our group name, right, is actually binance.sg investor. Okay, so we want to find a good new name for the community group moving forward. Okay.
Wow, that's exciting. But Jack, I got a question. I think a lot of our audience also have the same question as me lah. Because like you say that Binance.com is being banned, right? Which means that we are no longer can use it in Singapore. But why are we still celebrating?
Oh, okay. Any audience have this question? Why we celebrating a bad news? If you have this question also in your mind, just type B, B for Binance ban. Okay.
Yeah, B.
Okay, so why are we celebrating? Okay, very good question. Okay, so because we see this situation of the Binance ban, right, actually as an opportunity for us to understand that anything could happen, okay, especially in this new crypto space. So this also gave us a wake-up call that in any form of investing, right, there always carries certain unforeseen risks. Okay, I believe a lot of you will agree with me. Anything can happen. Therefore, it's very important that we also diversify our portfolio in different investing vehicle so that we can have a safe and secure way, to preserve and protect our portfolio. Okay, so this wake up call for us, right? I think we definitely call for a celebration. Okay, especially to many new investors.
Okay. I accept your answer. No lah. Okay, that is very true lah. I totally agree with you because for myself, right, I'm a beginner in investing and crypto space. So that is definitely, I have so much I need to learn from all the experts here today. So I really can't wait to kickstart this party. And oh yeah, guys, I really want to remind you guys again, do remember to stay to the end of this party because we have so much prizes we want to give you away. Apart from the Bitcoin that I have mentioned earlier, right, we also have Ethereum to be given away from the NFT workshop. So guys, remember to stay till the end.
So we have a lot of line up, like what Jiaqing mentioned just now, the NFT workshop is a highlight of the day. So I'm really excited to kickstart the event right now. Okay, but just to give some information, try to keep your mic mute throughout the event. Also at the same time, to inform everyone, the lunch break will probably be around 12:30 to 12:45 p.m. around that range. Okay, because we have so much things to share today, right? So do grab yourself some food or coffee if you are hungry. Okay, so if you are ready, everybody, if you are ready, please type R for ready. Okay, so we are going to invite our first special guest. Okay, his name is Alvin, which he will be bringing us some very amazing magic trick, okay, for our opening of the show. Okay, so let's type A for Alvin to welcome him. Okay, let me welcome Alvin.
Sorry, I was drinking water before you call me. Okay, today's topic is about surrounded, talk about money. So I want to give a little talk about interest rate. Okay, as you all know, last time during Alan Greenspan era, before Lehman Brothers collapsed, 2008, interest rate was very high back then under the Federal Reserve in the US. It was 5.25, but after the Lehman Brothers collapse, monetary easing came in, which means there's more printing of money. Basically, they don't really print, but what happened is that, a lot of people, the central bank actually injected a lot of money into the market by buying a lot of bonds. Okay, so these bonds were bought back by the Federal Reserve, and thus a lot of money was flooding the market. And the reason for decreasing the interest rate was actually to make borrowing cheaper and to boost the economy. But however, there is no perfect world by just reducing the interest rate, because by reducing the interest rate, what happened was that a lot of savers, especially people that have a lot of money, those older people especially, they save and save, then they don't know what happened because the interest rate used to be so high. So when interest rate goes down, they still want to put their money in fixed deposit, but the thing is, inflation and all that actually hurts, right? It is more than the interest rate right now. It's close to zero right now. So let me show an example what it means. If you don't put your money into fixed deposit, this can happen. Let's say I have $2. This is a Singapore $2 legal tender, real money. Okay. If you put in the deposit, the money will shrink. But if you put it somewhere else, if you invest correctly into the correct investment, the correct asset, let me show you what happened. Still $2. your money actually grow from $2 to $5. That's like what, 150% increase. This is a legal tender, but nothing in my hand. But you know, if you put in a fixed deposit, this is the reverse will happen. You go back to from 5, you can potentially lose. You don't see it, but the real value of money, you actually lose in terms of the real value of money. It comes back to $2. Okay, right now I'm gonna show you another example. Is gonna do a little bit of max. I'm gonna hop onto my studio. Give me about 10 minutes. Can I go there about? Can you wait about 10 minutes? I'll be right back. Just hold on a second, yeah. Hi, at my studio right now. You know, when you want to do something to do it related to money, you have to do it in Max. Let me introduce you this coin. It's 50 cents. Everyone knows it's 50 cents. Next coin, 20 cents. Sometimes my Max is not so good. Let me introduce you another coin, another 50 cents. This is $1.21. And a lot of people haven't seen this coin for a long time. It's actually a 1 cent coin. You know, you put a 1 cent coin, they are lost $1.21. You need time to think because we seldom use this coin. Let me do a little bit of let's test your mathematics and see how good you are, because sometimes I get lost, you know, when there's too much money to count, you know. And anyway, let me show you 50 cents in my hand. So I'm left with 71 cents here, 50 cents. So the next coin I'm gonna put in is a 20-cent coin into my hand. So right now I have, sorry, nothing in my hand, 51 cents with the rest of the coin in there. I'm gonna put another 1 cent in here. This is actually a Singapore 1 cent. It's very old. Maybe some people that are younger or not in Singapore, probably you don't see that coin. So I put 50 cents, 20 cents, and 1 cent. Okay, leaving me a 50 cent here. Nothing in my hand. I'm gonna put the last one in my hand. So all the $1.21 is in my hand. All right, I'm gonna take out 50 cents. Just one 50-cent coin. Okay, right here. So I'm gonna put the rest of the 71 cents in my hand. But what happened is that, like I explained earlier, if it's inflation, you thought that you actually put $1.21 in your hand, but actually, sometimes you're only left with 50 cents. But if you invest maybe long time ago, or you start now, you know, sometimes the 50 cents, you can potentially change it into something that it's more like this one, which, or maybe two of this one, which cost like, you know, this is a physical one, but the digital one will cost about more than 60,000 US dollars each. Okay, that's all for I have for now. Stay tuned for another magic show after the lunchtime. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Amazing, right?
Yeah. I got shocked, you know, when Alvin actually make the money, not money, the card from oh my god, I'm so excited, I can't even talk.
Yeah, for a moment I thought he was hanged, you know, he hang or he was muted. I wanted to unmute him and then he suddenly all the card come out.
Yeah. I get shocked, you know, like, oh my god, you really come out with the card. Yeah, really amazing, Alvin. Thank you for showing us all the trick.
Sherry is saying he also want to turn 50 cents to to 1 Bitcoin, 60,000 now.
Yeah,
Okay,
amazing.
thank you again, Alvin, for the magic show. So if you like the show, right, let's motivate and support Alvin a bit, because he will be bringing us another show after lunch. So let's type A for Alvin. Okay, let's type A for Alvin again. Okay. So without further ado, right, we want to welcome our first speaker of the day. Okay, his name is Ken Koo, also known as the Safe Investor. Okay, so Ken has actually predicted 7 market correction and bottom this year, just alone this year. And he is also the author of Amazon bestseller book, The Investor Sharingan, and has constantly made profit using stocks, option, and of course cryptocurrency. Okay, he is most famous for his Sharingan mindset and also catch the bottom technical analysis strategy. Okay, so without further ado, let's welcome Ken today to give us this valuable sharing. Okay, let's type K to welcome Ken. Okay, Ken, over to
Yeah,
you.
can.
Okay, thank you, Dash. Dak. Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Ken. I am the Safe Investor. Today, I'm going to share with you a very, very powerful and strong method to help beginners and old investors to help you boost your returns and really understand how to invest in the stock market. Okay, so let me share my screen. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can leave it below and I will answer them later. Okay, I'll answer them later. Okay, so now this method, I call this the bulletproof investing method. Now this method, this is a very powerful mindset. You can use it not only in stocks, but you can also use it on cryptocurrency as well. Okay, so it's all in the mind. It's all in the mind. Okay, so just a little bit of introduction of myself. I'm the Safe Investor. I have a page called the Safe Investor, and all my methods, I focus a lot on the safety way. And also I provide like free video trainings on the Facebook page. And this is me. I have students that I've taught before, and I taught them how to use this method to really help them avoid the pitfall and also make money by just not doing anything crazy. Okay, and this is my Sharingan book. This is the Amazon bestseller book. Some of you might have seen this book before. This is a very, very famous book on the Amazon website. I talk about what kind of mindset you should have and what kind of mindset you shouldn't have while you are investing. This is me. I'm from the Warren Buffett online school. So I've attended the lessons here and graduated from here. So I know how Warren Buffett chooses his stocks. And I'm going to tell you the most practical, most useful valuation method today of how to pick stocks and how to evaluate stocks. Okay, this is me. I've been working with Leslie for some time now, and I've been to a lot of events. So this is me in all different events. Okay, so that's my other group. Okay, so now when we start investing, we have to start with the correct mindset. So what is the correct mindset? Well, a lot of people, especially when you're a new beginner, when you hear investing, you think, oh man, investing is like, oh, I'm gonna make money. I'm gonna, turn my $1 million maybe into $2 million in like 1 day or 2 days. Okay, so that's what the most investors, beginner investors think in their mind. So let me show you the difference. There are different levels. Okay, so now when we talk about investing, there is investing, there's also trading, and there's also gambling. So the risk is the low. Investing is a very, very low risk stuff thing to do. Trading is like a medium risk because you kind of have to guess the price movement a little bit. Gambling is like high risk, high return, right? You go to the casino, you bet big, and you win big money, and you can also lose a lot of money, right? So investing, trading, and gambling. Now, before you do anything, even before you buy cryptocurrency, before you buy stock, you buy options, you have to know what you are doing. Are you doing the trading perspective? Are you really investing, or are you trying to gamble and trying to, if some people they try to guess some kind of price movement on something and they don't know like the intrinsic value, they don't know what they're actually buying, they don't know what that coin is for, and does that coin have value. They don't even know that, and they're like, oh, I think this is going up, so I'm going to buy it, and if this goes down, then I lose money. Okay, so now before you do any type of investing, you have to understand, are you doing investing, are you doing trading, or are you doing gambling? Okay, so this is an example. Today I'll talk about investing more because I'm the safe investor. I want to help everyone make money and stay safe at the same time. So investing is only two things. Okay, so if you think about the most simplest investment in the world is maybe a real estate, right? So that investing in only two things: either give you value appreciation, which is value growth, or it give you cash flow. So if you buy a house, you don't leave it, you don't touch it for next 10 or 15 years, most like 99% of the time, the house price will go up. That's called value appreciation or value growth. Now, cash flow is, for example, you buy a house and then you rent it out to people, and then you collect the monthly income. So that's called cash flow. Now, any type of investing must satisfy one of these two criteria. For example, Bitcoin, because of its scarcity, so the value will continue to appreciate. That's what most people think. Then I kind of agree with that. Same with Ethereum, because Ethereum, a lot of people use Ethereum. A lot of things are built on Ethereum. So even though Ethereum doesn't provide you cash flow, but because Ethereum gets more used more frequently, so you can see the value grow. So when you buy any stock or when you buy any kind of cryptocurrency, you have to think about, oh, is it going to grow in the future? What is the true value of it? Now for cash flow, some people know about this already. If you save your cryptocurrencies in a DeFi wallet, or crypto savings account, right? They provide you cash flow. They provide 5% to 12% interest rate for just cash flow. So that's cash flow. That's also called investing. So investing has to satisfy one of these two criteria. If it doesn't, it's more into the trading side or more into the gambling side, not really into the investing side. Okay, so now there are 3 pillars of investing. So once you have mastered all 3 pillars, then you will truly understand and become an investing master, and you can use this method to invest in anything. So you have the sharing good mindset, which is you have to understand what you're buying. You have to understand what investing is. You have to understand the instrument of your buying, and does it give you cash flow? Does it provide you value or appreciation? So that's the sharing good mindset down here. A valuation means, like, for example, stocks. You can look into financial reports. You can look at the PE ratio, and today I'll teach you how to look at the PB ratio and why the PB ratio is very, very important. And valuation, you can also use this method to think about like Bitcoin, think about Ethereum, think about Solana, think about what practical usage they have, what's the scarcity, and what contributes the value to those coins. Okay, so just for example, Ripple right now, I think Ripple is maybe a little bit in trouble because I don't see Ripple anymore. So the value appreciation is either slowing down or it's not going up. So Ripple maybe, just maybe, is not a good investment compared to Bitcoin, compared to Ethereum, compared to Solana. Okay, so that's that, right? Then the last part, you have technical analysis. Why? Because technical analysis with that help, you can either catch the bottom. Also, if you're doing trading, then maybe you can use that to avoid the pitfall. And when something reaches like previous high, reaches some strong resistance line, then maybe you can use technical analysis to do a bit of trading, get out, and avoid a pitfall. So these 3 things I call the 3 pillars of investing. Now, if you're a new beginner, like you're a newbie, I strongly recommend that you build your mindset first, and then you build your valuation skills on cryptocurrency or on stocks, and then you go and learn technical analysis. Because once you have this triangle built from the bottom to the top, then you will fully understand what investing truly means, and it will become very hard for you to lose money. If you do it the other way around, it's fine. Do it the other way around. It's fine. But then sometimes, like most of the people that I met, they do the other way around. And for example, some people like trade Forex and they don't understand what Forex is, and then they lose money in Forex. Okay, so this is just a very a brief example, and Lily will be talking about options later. And this is just in 6 days. This is by combining all 3 powers together. You put on a call option and you make 54% in just one trade in 6 days. So this is just one single example, and later on, Lily or Leslie, they will show you more examples of how to use options more correctly. Okay, so now the price to book ratio. Now, you have to understand that price is what you pay, value is what you get. This is said by Warren Buffett. So now this is the value investing method. This is very, very easy. So let's say if we can use some method to distinguish the intrinsic value of a stock, of a company, right? Then this is the stock price. So we know that how much this company is really, really worth. So this red line is how much the company is really, really worth. And the black line right here is how much the market price is fluctuating. So value investing is all about, we should buy the stock, when the price is down, and especially it's a good chance for us to buy when it's underpriced or undervalued. So this is value investing. So today I'm going to share with you a very simple method. I'll skip this story. If we have time, I'll come back to the story later. So now when we look into financial reports, right, there is, it's very, very easy. So stay with me. You have the asset, then you have the debt. Okay, so it's same with you, and when you're when you're doing your own personal finance, you have your assets, so you can be your house, your car, your money, your wallet, all that stuff. And if you don't have debt, then that's your equity, right? You don't have any debt, your asset is your equity. Now, if you're a company, sometimes companies will have debt. So the difference, the equity, the true value of the company is assets minus debt, then it becomes the true value or equity of that true company. So it's very, very simple. So if you're a beginner into stock investing, what we want to invest is we want to invest in companies that has strong equity growth, because when we have equity growth, it means that it has all your assets, including the cash and all that stuff, has after deducted by the liabilities, that's the true value of your company. So everything that's your tax and all that stuff is done, then that's the equity true value of the company. It's also called book value per share. Okay, so just for example, let's say Facebook has 1 billion in equity, so that's like the true value. That's like the true value of Facebook. Then you have 1 billion outstanding shares right here. So if you divide the true value of Facebook divided by the shares, then you get $1 per share. So if you own one share of Facebook, it means you actually own $1 or one value of that company. This is called the book value per share. Okay, so remember that. So now what if the outstanding shares don't change, right? So let's say you have 1 billion outstanding shares and that doesn't change, but then your equity, Facebook's equity grows to $2 billion right here. Then you divide it by 1 billion outstanding shares, then you actually truly own the $2 of the real company. So this is called the book value per share, and this is why Warren Buffett loves to use this, because it's very, very safe. It's very, very concrete, and there is no other safer valuation method than this. Okay, so let's say, so when you put these numbers together, that exists. Clear all drawings. Okay. Yeah. So, is someone drawing something? Okay. Anyway, so now let's put this into practical. What the heck is this? Practical usage. What? Okay. So let's put this to practical usage. Oh, can someone help me ban this? Can someone kick this person out, or just ban the drawing? Okay, so okay, cool. Thanks. Okay, cool. Oh, he's here. Okay. Can someone ban the drawing? Let's see. All right. This is stupid. Okay, I don't know what you're doing, but you're making this very dumb. Okay, so or someone can help me clear it. So let me share with you guys. So let's say if this one over here, this is the intrinsic value. So look at number one. Let's say this is the intrinsic value right here. And then what will happen is if the stock price is equivalent to the intrinsic value, you will get a book value of 1. So right here, that's the intrinsic value, and this is the book value of 1 right here. Now, if the stock price is above right here, this is number 2. If the stock price is way over the intrinsic value, this means that it's 2 times the intrinsic value of the real company. Now, if the stock price goes even higher, this means that, it's 4 times the intrinsic value. Oh, I think the guy's name is Mars. Can you ban him? I saw his name come up. Can you ban Mars? Thank you. So if the price is actually up here, this is Mars. You can see it. Mars, can you ban him and kick him out of the? Okay. So if the overpriced value is right here, this means it's 4 times its real value. Okay. Now, what is value investing all about? Value investing is about, let's say, if you buy this price right here, when it's undervalued, it's only 0.2 times of its intrinsic value. So that's the time, and this is the time for you to use price to book ratio. Okay, so now you have ones right here when the intrinsic value matches the stock price. So now that's value investing 101. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a brief summary. If you want to do stock investing, right, look for equity growth. look for equity growth rather than stock price growth. So very, very important. You know, if a company's equity isn't growing and you only focus on stock price growth, the stock price can come crashing down. Okay. And number two, wait for a low PB ratio and compare with the company itself, because companies' PB ratio can vary. So you want to compare the PB ratio to itself. Now, if you bought something too high, if you bought something too, let's say if you bought like Facebook or Microsoft, Amazon too high, don't worry about it. Because if you go back and look at this, right, let's say if you bought this right here, even though you bought it when it was overpriced, but if the company has equity growth, you can see at the time goes on, equity continues to go to increase. Right now, right here, this intrinsic value is so high and the market price is lower. So if the company has equity growth, okay, because I'm gonna kick Mars out. If the company has equity growth, then you don't need to worry about the drop. Okay. Yeah, so thank you. That's it for my sharing. And I hope you guys learned something today. And back to you, Dak.
All right, thank you, Ken, for this wonderful sharing. Oh my God, I really learned a lot from you, Ken. Yeah. So, do you guys actually learn a lot from Ken also? If you guys do, please we type K in the chat box, you know, to appreciate Ken sharing. K. Yeah, Ken.
So if anyone has any question, you could also type in the chat box and we can also ask Ken here, you know, for any question that anyone might have.
Yeah, can you ask me now? Can you ask me now?
Yep. Any question for anyone?
How to spot the bottom. Okay, so now remember the triangle, right? Okay, how to spot the bottom. So remember the triangle, we have to use technical analysis. Valuation skills it can't help you catch the bottom. Have to use TA. Okay, can this apply to Tesla? Okay, so Tesla is the thing. Tesla is it's a new company. How do you calculate intrinsic value? Okay, Tesla is a very new company, so we have to see the equity growth in Tesla. But also because Tesla is a new company, so we have to think about the future of Tesla. Tesla right now, there could be a lot of debt right now. So if you use a pure value investing method, maybe Tesla is not a good idea because the price is so high and the equity growth is not so well. But I mean, as long as you see equity growth, then even though you buy a high price right now, the equity continues to grow, then it can go up. It can go up. But just right now, Tesla is a bit overpriced. It's a bit overpriced. How do you calculate intrinsic value? Okay, so check out. Eddie. So if you want to check out any company's intrinsic value or book value, type in book value per share. You know, for example, Facebook book value per share or Facebook PB ratio. Okay, Facebook PB ratio or Facebook price book value per share. Okay, Janan, with so many different options, stocks or crypto, how do you narrow down which are the gems and which are the duds? Okay. There is one concept. So it goes back to the mindset. Jenin, what do you see most people use? What do you see most people use? Just for example, stocks, right? You see people use Microsoft, Amazon, Facebook, Google, and all YouTube and all these stuff. The more stuff that people use, the more value it contributes. So for example, if you compare Bitcoin to Ethereum, right? If you compare the growth, Ethereum actually grows quicker and faster than Bitcoin. If you look at the rebound, Ethereum actually rebounds faster than Bitcoin. And I think it's because Ethereum, just based on the practical usage side, Ethereum has more usage. You know, there's the NFT chain and Ethereum chain right now. Bitcoin is more like the digital gold. You store it and the value will appreciate slowly. So general rule of thumb, think about what most people use. The more people using that thing, the more value it contributes.
Hey, thank you, Ken, for answering all the questions. Actually, I think we still have a lot of questions to come. Maybe Ken, you could help to also answer them in the chat box.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So now we will. Let me see. Okay. Now it's 10:30. Okay.
So yeah, now guys, because we are here to learn from all the experienced teacher, expert around from around the world. So I think we need to respect our, our speaker as well lah. So yeah, I also want to remind you guys again, remember to stay till the end of the event because we have prepared lucky draw for 3 winners to get away a total worth of $99 of Bitcoin. So yeah, guys, remember to stay till the end. If not, me and Jack will share the prices ourselves. So yeah, so definitely, I think we have enjoyed.
Yeah, and we mentioned right just now. Ken also talking about the Bitcoin. So it could be $99 worth. But in 5 to 10 years down the road, it might worth something else. So it's a very good gift. In my opinion.
Yeah. If no one want to get it, then me and you share enough already lah.
So we will take it. Okay, so now without further ado, right, let's welcome our second speaker of the day. Okay.
So we have Junyi and Lily. So Junyi and Lily, right, they are the principal trainer for option growth investing. So for Junyi, he has started investing with just 5,000 US dollar, and within 1 year, he has hit 6-digit portfolio. Oh my God, I can't wait what he will share to us. So another one will be Lily. Lily feels that the best time for anyone to invest is now because it can exponentially bring forward your retirement by up to 40 years if you start early. So they are a firm believer in leveraging through education and connection. So without further ado, let's welcome them and type in LY, L for Lily and Y for Junyi. So over to you guys.
Hi everyone. Hi.
Hi everyone. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, very happy to be here. Right.
Yes,
please type in K for Ken to thanks Ken for sharing with us the fundamental analysis about the stock analysis, right? So that is a very important part about investing. So Ken is actually sharing with us the basic part of investing, the mindset of it. So we can teach you about all the methods in the whole world, but then the mindset is something that we cannot actually hold your hand to do it. So we can actually teach you, but then you need to execute it through the real mindset. Being a safe investor, always protect your downside, right? So always understand the value of it. And then can say one thing, there's only two ways about investing. It's about value investing and about cash flow. So today, right, Lily and I will be sharing with you the cash flow part of it. Who don't mind to have to invest with by investing to generate your own income? Who don't mind to do that? Please type in IG, right? To do income generation during investing. Please type in IG. Yeah, okay. Right, glad to see everyone typing in IG. So IG stands for income generation. So let me share my screen. Right. Okay, let me also give Lily the control. Okay. Okay, so if you can see my screen, please type in screen, right? So Lily and I, we are from Option Growth Investing. We are partners for Option Growth Investing, and this is how our main investing strategy also lah. So right, remember just now Ken was sharing with us about the fundamental, and then we will use this strategy to actually exponentially grow our portfolio, right? So so a little bit about myself. I'm Junyi. So I just as mentioned by Jiaqing just now, I actually started investing through just 4-digit portfolio of about 5K USD, and by learning through the options part of it, I actually exponentially grow my investment portfolio to 6-digit, and this is the proven results of it. Currently, I'm managing around like $500,000 of portfolio, right? I believe you can do it also, right? So this is Lily. She's my partner. She's the partner of OGI as well. So she called herself Kashikoi in trader, right? The cool name Kashikoi, right? So she has a very impressive portfolio. She has been speaking around conference. She's like international speaker. She has been speaking for like World of Wealth conference, and then she has been speaking for World WTH conference, and then this is her spiking certificate. So she knows how to find spikes ready to catch a spike, right? And then this is her learning from the Asian buffertology named Sean Xia, right? So this is Ken Tang. So if you know like chicken genius, I believe those Singaporean, they know chicken genius, right? So this is Ken Tang, right? And this is her certificate, right? So Lily, right? She is the principal trainer for OGI, and she believes into wise investing, right? Especially into stock market where one must exponentially grow their portfolio. So you have work hard for your money already. Let the money work hard for you, right? So you need to work hard for it to grow into next level, right? So and then for us, right, we believe as a community we need to invest together, and then so that when you, and she believes that we need to start investing early so that we can bring forward our retirement and we can enjoy what we like to do in the earlier life, right? So this is our testimonial. So and then we are the resident speaker for the BSI the Binance group lah, right? So we are also the disciple for Warren Buffett. So we went to Buffett Online School just like Ken. So that's why this is our seafood equivalent, like sensei like that lah, right? So Warren Buffett always said that if you don't find a way to make money, right, while you sleep, you will work until you die, right? Who want to work until you die, right? Please say no. Right. So without further ado, let's welcome Lily to share with you the high ROI strategy. ROI stands for return of investment. Please type in ROI and let's welcome Lily.
Thank you, Junyi, for the nice introduction. And as Junyi has said, and we are trying to share with you option strategy. And today we are going to focus on high ROI strategy. And if you can see over here, the slide, right, there's 4 segments here, so-called segment. IG for income generation strategy, which actually in option is actually sell put, yeah. And strategy B here is actually buy call. So it's a call. Strategies, so-called B plus here is actually sell call. This is buy call, this is sell call, and this is a buy put. So straight away you can see that in option, right, there are 2 so-called segments, a call and a put. But today we're going to focus only on sell call, which is the income strategy, which later on, Jinji going to show you live as how you can straight away generate income on the spot. Yeah. So what is the option? Now let's look at this car. Okay, I think many of us have a car, and I think a lot of us love traveling, especially now with the borders being opened up. And in Singapore, there's a VTL. So I think a lot of people can't wait to travel. And a lot of us would probably have a house. So what do you think is common in this area? Think about it. What is common? Let's say you have a car or you travel. When you travel especially, what must you normally get, right? If you know an answer, you can type. Otherwise, I'll just proceed. Okay, common thing here. Yes, very good. Insurance. When we own a car, we normally, it's a must to get motor vehicle insurance for at least a year. Usually it's 1 year, right? When you travel, you have the travel insurance because in case there's flight delay, you lost your baggage, this and that, you can claim against the insurance company. And for a house, we need to have fire insurance to protect the properties, etc. So in options trading, this is one area which we call protection type of insurance, or in Singapore lingo, we call it like kiasi, because we are afraid that something will happen. So we want to, as a buyer of an insurance, we buy to protect ourselves. So the seller of the insurance, they sell you the insurance. So when they sell you the insurance, they collect premium. I buy, I pay, they sell, they collect, right? So this is something like a put, okay, option. So another option is, let's say, for example, a purchase of a house. I mean, a lot of us, before we purchase a house, we go and scout around, look for the best location, best price, and the nicest possible house, right? So once we find the house, what we do is we normally negotiate for a good price. So if I'm a buyer of the house, okay, once I negotiate the price, I would tell the seller, hey seller, please take the house off the market, because you want to so-called lock in the low price, right? Because if the seller continue to put the house on the market, somebody may come along. So, but for the seller to take the house off the market, what does he do? He would say that, hey, sure, I can do that, but you need to give me some option money. So the buyer, like myself, would have to place option money so that the seller can actually take the house off the market. So this form of insurance is something like a kiasu insurance, where you worry that this price will no longer be kept for you. So you want to pay the option money to lock in the current low price. So in option, this is something like a core strategy. Yeah. Why I want to cover this is so that, because I think this is a crypto community, so I want to touch on the basic of options so you can actually understand the grounding first. Just like Ken, what has done is done the grounding as well for stock, so that you know where to begin, and when Eugenie share later, you can better understand, right? So in insurance contract, right, there is a what we call a sum assured or covered amount, and we transact in premium, as well as there's an expiry date. Just like the option for the house, there's an expiry date. It cannot be forever while you go and look for insurance, your funding, right, or your financial. Likewise, in option contract, there is a strike price, or what we call a agreed price, or similar to sum assured or the type of coverage in insurance, right? And in options, for one contract, every contract you do is 100 shares. And as I mentioned earlier, there's a put option as well as a call option. So the difference between stock trading and options trading. Stock investing or trading, actually, it's the buyer is directly exposed to the volatility of the stock market, right? Whilst the option buyer is insured regardless of the volatility. Why? Because just like the insurance buyer, I am a buyer. I pay the money to and then by doing that, I actually pass the risk to the seller of the insurer, okay, of the insurance. So I pass the risk. So the risk is borne by the seller. So for stock investing, the risk is greater because it's directly exposed to the market. Whereas for option, the risk is reduced for me as a buyer. And the ROI for stock investing is way lower compared to options. And for stock investing, you need to own the stock before you can trade. However, the beauty of option is you don't need to own any stock to start trading. And for stock investing, you normally buy low and you sell high if you're trading to gain a profit. Whilst in stock trade, option trading, you can profit in any stock direction, up, down, or sideways. So let's do a direct comparison between a stock trader and option trader, assuming the current stock market price for ABC stock is at $60. So I'm using 100 shares as a direct comparison. So if I want to own the stock for a stock trader, I have to pay $6,000 up front. However, for option trader, I feel that, hey, this stock is not worth $60. And although I want it, but I am not prepared. So what I can do is I sell a put at the strike price of $50, which is below 60, right? 50 below 60, right? So, and when I sell, I straight away collect premium up front. Yep, collect the premium up front because I sell. So when the stock were to drop by $5, the stock trader actually loses $500 up front. However, as an option trader, I still get to keep the $100 because this strike price is 50. This is 55. So my strike price is still below $55. And if it drops by 15, the stock trader loses $1,005, whilst the option trader loses only $400. This is when the buyer of this option decides to exercise his right, which I'll explain later on what does exercising of a right mean. Yeah. And if it drops to 0, the stock trader loses 6,000 flat, and the option is 4,009 for the option trader. So there are two types of options, like I said just now, call option and put option, two types of investors, buy and seller, okay, buyer and seller. So when you are a buyer of a call option, what does it really mean? Basically, what it means is that you as a buyer have the right to call for the shares at any time within the contractual period. So as a buyer, you have total control to purchase the price, the stock at the price that you agreed when it moves in your favor. So you have total control over the purchase as a buyer of a call option. So as a seller, you do not have a right because the risk is passed to you. So you are obligated to deliver your side of the promise. That is, when it's exercised, you are obligated to deliver your side of the shares to the buyer of the call option. So if the buyer of a call option exercises his right, what he's trying to say is this: hey, seller, give me my shares, okay? Give me my shares. So as a seller of the call option, he has to release his shares to you, and you as a buyer acquire the shares and you pay for the shares at the agreed strike price. Now let's move on to buyer of a put option. So a put option means to say that if you're a buyer, you have the right to put away your shares at any time during the contract period, okay? And when you are a buyer of the put option, you have total control of the sales of the stock to protect your portfolio when the price moves in your favor. So as a seller of the put, you have to be obligated to acquire the shares if the buyer were to exercise it. So again, if you're a buyer of a put option, when you exercise your right, what you're trying to tell the seller is, hey seller, these are my shares, take it. And the seller would have to say, yes, I will have to acquire the shares. He has to keep his promise to acquire the shares, and he will pay the buyer the shares at the agreed strike price. So in summary, in options, right, when you buy an option contract, you have every right, okay? But if you're a seller, you have no right whatsoever. You are bound by the contract and you are obligated to deliver your promise. So Jin-Yi will actually show you the sell put option, how you can generate income. So with this, I will pass over to Jean, and I hope I have really given you value. If I've done that, please type IG so that Jeannie can take over with the IG strategy. Thank you.
Right. Thanks, Lily. So for everyone's information, right, what Lily has been sharing actually just now, right, it is an income generation strategy. It is what we normally call sell put. It can be used for options in stock market or in crypto exchanges. So, but crypto, there's quite not every platform can be done because crypto is still new. But today I will share with you the stocks market exchanges for options, right? So let me just like summarize what Lily has just shared, right? So options is a contract agreement about the stocks, right? There's a buyer and there's a seller. There's a buyer for insurance, and there's a seller like an insurance agency who accept the insurance. Just think about that. So there's an agreement between us, right? So whenever you are selling an option, right, you are actually having a premium. You're actually collecting a premium. As a seller of an option contract, you're actually collecting a premium, right? So this is the amount of money you collect as an option seller, right, for making the promise, right? So the sum is usually in a small percentage of a stock price, right? So like just like whenever you're buying insurance, right, you're paying a small price of a premium on a monthly basis, and then when there's things happening and when you want to claim it, you will just you will actually get like a bigger lump sum of it, similar to that, right? So again, for always the seller sell agreement, we collect premium. Whenever we are the seller, we collect premium. As a buyer, you pay premium, right? So in IG, we are always the seller. Okay. So this one is a tool that I normally use. Lily and I, we use it. This platform is called Think or Swim. There's a lot of other platforms that can offer options trading. So, but today for sharing purposes, we are using Think or Swim as a platform, as a tool. So if you want to look at the stock market price, right, it's normally at the first at this red column here, red row here, right, red box here. This is the share price of it, and then this is your ticker symbol, and then this is your option market, right? Just follow me through first. You don't have to do anything. Just follow me through, right? So for put option, once you have clicked on a contract, right? You will click, because we are doing IG, right? Income generation, we are always selling, right? And then when it says -1, so Lily actually said that just now, right? When you are selling a contract or buying a contract, it's 100 stocks, right? It's equivalent, one contract equivalent to 100 stocks. So when you're selling, it's always negative. So -1, one contract. Ticker symbol over here, and then this is the expiry date. Means that once the contract expires, you will either get a sign or you can actually earn a full amount of the premium. This is the strike price. This is the put, because we are selling put, and this is the amount of premium. This is the IG that I'm talking about. So 1.65 times with 100, you are earning 165 US dollar over here, right? Follow me through, am I? So over here, as I said just now, this is the ticker symbol, and then this is the price of the stock we are looking at now. And then over here is the options. I'll share with you how will I choose the option contract for IG generation, right? For sell put. So before that, bid price, there's a bid and there's an ask over here, right? So what is bid? What is ask? Bid price is a price that the people are willing to pay to get the stock. Ask price is the price that the people want to receive, right? So I repeat, so bid price are the price that when we click when we want to sell. Just as simple as that. When you want to sell, you click bid. When you want to buy, you click ask. Right? Just remember that. Ask, you click buy. Buy, you click ask. Yeah. So over here, this is also the platform for it. So when you click open of one expiry date, you can see a lot of strike price, right? This is what we call strike price, and then this is the bid amount. For sell, for the put is always on the right, for the call is always on the left, right? Just ignore the call first. Today we are talking about the IG sell put, so we are on the right side. Okay, so for IG investing, right, we need to always find good business, and then we want to buy at a target price, and then we so that we can do it safely, and also to have income generation. Okay, so in summary, for a call option, you always promise to sell stock, right? But you must have stock. So this is what I call sell call. So over here, just imagine this is as sell call and sell put, right? Both for selling, we are collecting premium, but then for sell call, you are promising to sell stock. You must have the stock. So we ignore this one first. Today we are talking about sell put. You promise to buy the stock at the strike price, right? So you must have the cash. So remember, this is something that is very important. As much as the premium is very juicy, you must have the cash, because you have already promised people that you want to buy their share. Okay, so right, I have been talking so much. Lee and I have been sharing a lot, like all this theory. You must be thinking like, so boring. Like these two guys keep talking about theory only. Please show us something live, right? Who wants me to do some live trade? Please type in live, right? Right. Okay. Okay, so let me just go to my platform. Yeah. So this is the Think or Swim platform, right? Let me just close everything first. So this is a simulated trading account. This is not my live account now, so that's why there's like 300K here, not not used. So this is what I said, where you click in the ticker symbol, right? For example, for now today, for illustration purposes, I'm using Mara. So Mara is the short form for marathon. It is a company that actually mine Bitcoin. So today we are combining like crypto and stock, right? So as an option, let's pick a stock that is related to crypto. So Mara, right, is a company that I like very much because they keep mining the Bitcoin, and then they put it back into their statement, their income statement, right, their financial statement. Means, right, as the more Bitcoin you mine, the richer is the company. If you believe in Bitcoin, right? So the price now is currently 49.46, right? So this is the bid and ask price, and this is the contract. Normally, for sell put, for income generation, because we want to enjoy the time decay, the shorter the contract, the faster the time decay. Just remember this, the shorter the contract expiry date, the faster the time decay, right? So I want to earn my premium as fast as possible, but then I want some meat also lah. So normally, right, I will choose 28 days or around 30 days to 28, less than 30 days. That is my ballpark figure, around less than 30 days. So over here, less than 30 days would be the 28 days lah. So 19th of November would be my expiry date, right? So so before that, remember Ken was saying that we need to find our valuation, we need to find our level of entry before we even do any trades. So for now, today, I will share with you my technical analysis. This is what I use for technical analysis. So this is actually called Trading View. So you just type in the Google, you can type Trading View, and you can, this is free, so everyone can use it. For those who don't know, you can go to Trading View, and then you just type in the ticker symbol, MARA. So it's called Marathon Digital Holdings, right? So so when you first started, you actually see this kind of thing, just this kind of chart. And then I add in like EMA, just follow me through. So I want to do it at the support. I want to buy this share at the support. So let's just say that I've done fundamental analysis, and let's just say that my valuation is at around 40. I want to enter this stock. I'm willing to buy this stock at 47, right? I'm willing to buy this stock at 47. So I will go to the option. I will go to the option place. Remember, left side is call, buy call or sell call. Right side is sell put or buy put. So we are selling, so it's bid, right, at the column bid, right? So over here, there is like so many strike price, right? So many strike price. How do we actually choose? So just now I said that I want to enter, I want to buy this stock at 47. My valuation is 47, right? So I click on this one, right? So I click on this one again. I click on this one. So this is the one I want to sell put. Over here, remember, sell. Sorry, so it's not -10. I just want one contract. I don't want to have 10 contracts. I don't want 1,000 shares. I want 100 shares only. This is my ticker symbol, and this is my expiry date. Over here, expiry date. And then this is my strike price. So remember, whenever the price of the stock drop below 47, I will be willing to purchase the stock at $47, right? During the expiry date, right? So this is sell put, and the most the happiest part of it is the premium, right? You want to earn money, income generation. So over here, right, we are earning $405. So times 100, right? So it's $405. So imagine, I want to buy the stock at $47, but then now it's 49. So right, I just wait and just collect the premium and earn some income while waiting, right? If it drop below, I'll just get assigned, and then I'll just buy it at $47. Imagine if I buy at $47, actually I get it for a discount of like $4, because 47 minus 4, I will buy it at actually $43 net, right? So, but never mind. Today we are earning money only. So, but then we want to always bargain, always have a bargain with the market. So we actually pull this one to the mid price, and then we will get $410 for our premium. So this is what we call income generation sell put. With your technical analysis, your fundamental analysis done right, I will click send over here. So when I click send, right, over here it says sell Mara 100, then 100 share. So this is the expiry date at $47 strike, sell put. This is the 410 premium that I collected, right? So the break-even price here also share us already. The break-even stock price once we assign is actually 42.9. So we are like damn hot already lah. This one, right? So max profit is 410. Max loss, if the stock goes to zero, like what Ken just shared, I will lose a maximum of 4,290, right? But that's why you need to do your fundamental analysis right. You are very confident with this stock, then you will do the sell put to earn the premium while waiting for the price to drop. Okay, yeah. So this is my buying power effect. Just ignore that. And because today is Saturday and Sunday, I can only send it, and then when Monday the market open at 9:30 p.m. If the price is still around that price, then it will get assigned. I will get the contract lah. So once I click send, then I actually have actually put in a trade already lah. Yeah. So this is the trade that I put in. So I'm waiting for on Monday for the market to actually take my price or not, right? So with that, right, I've already earned 410 USD. You can also do it, but then with all your due diligence done now. So this is my due diligence. I've done my due diligence. Please do your own due diligence. Yeah. So with that, that's our sharing today. If there's any question, please type in the chat below.
Wow, fantastic. Oh my God. Thank you, Jeannie and Lily, for the IG strategy. So I thought IG strategy is like Instagram, is it? But actually it's not. It's income generation strategy. Yeah, who doesn't mind to generate more income to fund your investment journey, right? So please type in again, JL. J for Jeannie and L for Lily. Yeah, if you guys have any question, you guys can just type it in the chat box and then they will answer your question.
Jerry, you have a question on how to buy option in Singapore.
Yeah, Lily, do you want to answer that?
If you're talking about option, Singapore stock, there's no option. But if you're talking about US stock, yes, you can actually open a Thinkorswim account or IB account, interactive broker. Thinkorswim account at the moment is a bit difficult because I think there's a lot of people waiting to open, so the queue is a bit long. IB interactive broker, it's quicker to open. Yeah, but I think for us, we are more familiar with Thinkorswim. But actually, the concept of put options, call options, or options trading is the same regardless of which trading platform you use. Yeah. I hope I answer your question.
Yes,
Okay,
that's a Mumu question, right? So yeah, so Lily and I also opened a few exchanges, just like what Zach mentioned just now, right? We need to diversify our portfolio a bit, so diversify our risk a bit. So we actually opened Mumu exchanges also, and then it is approved by Singapore Authority, MAS. Yeah, so Mumu is quite good. You can open it in a very fast manner. So like today you register, I think tomorrow you'll get approved already. Yeah.
Okay, we just take another 2 questions. Okay, so Gloria was asking what is the number of days you will go for selling puts.
Right. Yeah, so just I mentioned just now, I will normally choose those options expiry date lesser than 30 days on, right? So I will not choose too short because there's not much premium already, right? So I will always choose like 30 days for it to 30 days is actually proven by people that by some experts that it is the best what is it called, the time decay for the sell put. So 30 days is just perfect time for us to get in. Less than 30 days around that.
Okay, so I think we just answer one more question due to time. Okay, but because someone asked this, I think both asked this question, something similar. Do they need to look at the delta and the open interest? You know, DT and strike price criteria to choose.
Yes. Yeah. So allow me to share screen again. Just a quick one. Right. So you are right. So I believe you know a little bit about options lah. That's why the question. So over here, right, before you actually purchase anything, right, I will normally look at today's statistic, right? So normally I would appreciate a higher percentile, a higher IV percentile over here, because the higher the IV percentile means, right, there's a higher volatility and the premium would be higher. This is only for selling put. For buying call, I will do the opposite. I will appreciate a lower IV percentile, right? So over here, 11% plus minus is okay. So that's why, right, there's a lot of factors in for me to actually do a sell put. If I like the stock and I want to buy the stock, but then it's not at my price, no matter what, I will still do the sell put, right? So for delta, it's the same. It depends on whether I will check it out or not. I will normally check it out lah. I will see everything together, and then I will put in the trade. Yeah.
Okay, thank you again, Jing and Lily. Okay, so I think some of the question on the chat, maybe they can address it on the chat box later. Okay. So we have some question just now. Also, I also got some PM asking about, you know, like crypto sharing. Yeah, you are not in the wrong place. Okay. Today is still our Binance Band party, you know, but in the morning, right, we share that this situation really give us a wake up call that we need to really diversify our portfolio. That is why we have different speaker to come in to talk about different investing vehicle that could help you profit in your portfolio. But right now, right, we are going into the highlight of the event. Okay, so we are actually having our NFT workshop where we will be teaching you how to create your own digital art piece or your NFT, okay, and potentially sell it for a profit. Okay, you can potentially sell it for a profit. So we have with us here Leslie. So Leslie has been a financial practitioner for 11 years in the MNC, okay, managing over millions of funds for his client. Okay, he has also been an active trader in the cryptocurrency space for the past 5 years, and he has developed a safe strategy that has generated more than 100% return for his student in less than 6 months. Okay, well, 6 months on 100% return, and with just 1 or 2 trades a month. Okay, and the highest being 600% in less than a year. Okay, so if you're excited about this, let's type NFT. Okay, typing NFT in the chat to welcome Leslie for our NFT workshop. Leslie.
Hello everyone. Okay, let me just share my screen. Yeah. Okay, so thank you to Zach, you know, for the kind introduction. Okay, hold on. Let me just move my things around a little bit. Okay, so thank you to Zach and JQ again for the kind introduction. So good morning, everyone. So just a technical checks before we move on. Yeah, if you can see me clearly, or rather you can see the slide and hear me clearly, can you type SS in the chat box? Okay, SS stands for sound and slide. Okay, sound and slide. Okay, let me see. All right, okay, all the SS coming. Okay, great. Okay, so NFT, right? So as mentioned by Zach, it's one of the highlights of today. So I hope that you are excited because I'm really excited to start sharing already. Okay, so by the way, NFT, okay, stands for non-fungible token, right? So it's actually a type of cryptocurrencies. Okay, so it has been I would say, a very popular topic recently. Okay, so we also see people trying to draw some NFT art on the share screen just now. Okay, just kidding. Okay, but right, so you know, so we actually see people, you know, playing, you know, NFT games and, you know, making money just by playing these games. Okay, so even you know, celebrity or even football stars, they are actually having their own NFT collection. And you know, this Lionel Messi, right? If you play football, you probably know him. He actually sold one of them for $10 million, US dollar. Okay, so quite crazy. And we also see not only individual but also big companies, Visa. You know, they actually bought a NFT digital art for 150,000 USD. Right. Okay. So of course, also there are, you know, making you know, headlines in the news are, you know, like 12-year-old boy actually selling his own digital art and all that, and actually making 6-figure income. Okay, and you know, and no wonder, you know, it has been a popular topic, right? Okay, so therefore there are actually people around us has been asking, you know, say, you know, hey Leslie, you know, what is NFT? You know, why would people pay millions of dollars, for a digital art, that you can actually just right click on your computer and save it for free. Okay, make sense? So, and because of that, I realized that there are in fact many people wanting to know more, know more about this NFT. That's why we decided, to have a simple workshop today to discuss more about that. Okay, so what we will be doing is exploring what is NFT, and also exactly how you can profit from NFT. We actually 4 different types of methods. So if you are ready, can you type 4 in the chat box? Okay, stand for the 4 different methods. Okay, in the NFT workshop. Okay, so let me see. Okay, great. Okay, so without further ado, let's begin. But before we go into that, so just a little bit of quick introduction about us, so you know who is speaking to you. So we are actually CryptoLearn.sg, and we envision to create a safe to use and easy to understand platform where individual can begin their cryptocurrency investing journey, whether it's NFT or Bitcoins and all that. Right. So we also aim to create a crypto community with like-minded friends, who you can actually turn to whenever you have any burning questions and all that. Okay, so today we really hope to provide some of these stepping stones to your crypto investing journey, regardless whether you have begun this journey or not. All right. Okay, so we also are proud and happy to mention that we are partnering some of these biggest name in blockchain and cryptocurrency. So one of them is OIO Singapore. So it's a fully owned subsidiary of OIO Holdings, which is the first Singapore blockchain company to be listed on the stock exchange. So we are partnering them to offer some crypto advisory services. Okay, so we also regular guests for the next level group in their various wealth conference and events and all that. Right, so OKEx, one of the largest cryptocurrency exchange just in the world, we also partnering them to actually give a massive deal, for our community, right? Okay, and not forgetting, recently, we actually also partner Hodlnaut. Okay, it's a Singapore-based crypto staking company. They actually have more than $500 million of staking asset, right? Okay, so yeah, this a little bit about us. So also just a quick self-introduction as well, and who is speaking to you lah. Okay, so my name is Leslie. So in fact, I'm actually studied design, work as a designer, and I'm also was a lecturer at an international interior design school. So actually, in fact, teaching has always been something that I love to do. Okay, so yes, this is me with my students on their graduation day. So I was much slimmer back then. Okay, and my students, they are very happy, to be my students. That's why they are all smiling. Okay, now just kidding, they are smiling because they are graduating. Okay, so and something dramatic happened to me about 11 years ago. So I took a switch of career about 11 years ago, and because I realized financial literacy is very important. That's why I made a switch to the financial industry. So I have my job actually consists of advising and managing my clients' investments portfolio, right? Okay, so I have also been investing in ETF funds, stock for for the last 10 years already. Okay, and I actually first get to know about Bitcoin in 2014. Okay, but like many people, unfortunately, I was quite skeptical also. Okay, so I didn't really started in 2014, but I started in 2016. Okay, not too bad. So I've been doing that for the last 5 years already lah. Right. Okay, so that's just a little bit about myself. And right now, okay, let's jump back into the NFT workshop. So again, NFT stands for non-fungible token, right? Okay, so I'm going to ask a quick question to everyone, and can you please help me by typing it into the chat box, right? Okay, so do everyone here actually knows anything about NFT? If you know, can you type NFT? Okay, if you are very new to this topic, or you know very little about NFT, can you type new? Okay, new, NEW for new. Okay, so I can roughly gauge and know how many are actually completely new, and I can sorry, I think I was muted. or not? Okay, can you hear me? I think I was muted by accident. All right, okay. So yeah, coming back here. So yeah, So I want to know how many of you are new, so I can adjust my presentation to suit you as much as I can. Let me see. All right, I think we have quite a bit of new here. All right, okay, cool. Okay, so without further delay, let's go, right? Okay, so just first up, just a quick disclaimer first. I do know that information discussed today are meant for general information only and educational purpose only, because it is imperative that in all investments you also do your due diligence, you also do your own research as well. All right, okay. So before we actually even jump into NFT, we actually first have to understand what is blockchain, okay, on a high level first, right? Okay, that means on a superficial level at least. Okay, so because it is very important, once you understand blockchain, you can actually easily understand NFT. Okay, so what exactly is blockchain? Okay, blockchain is the underlying technology of cryptocurrency, okay, as of NFT as well. Okay, so you can understand it's just like the internet is the underlying technology of using a Zoom, of sending an email. Okay, make sense? Right. So yeah, blockchain is that for cryptocurrency. Okay, so it's also decentralized. It's not controlled by a central authority, like example, the government, the bank, and all of that, right? Okay, and you can understand blockchain as this, okay, immutable digital ledger. Okay, so if you break them into individual words, right, it's actually very easy to understand. Okay, firstly, ledger, right, is some sort of bookkeeping. Okay, bookkeeping, like a record keeping, like a accounting book and all that. Okay, record keeping, right? Okay, in digital format. Okay, easy to understand. So it's actually a record keeping in digital format, and it's immutable, meaning to say it's impossible or almost impossible to change or amend. Okay, so if you break it into it's very easy to understand. So blockchain is actually a very difficult to amend or change digital bookkeeping. Okay, makes sense, huh? Right. So how does blockchain work, right? So if we look at these few blocks right here, okay, so it kind of represent the different blocks, okay, on the blockchain, okay, on the digital ledger. Okay, so you can understand, right, this like a page. Okay, so imagine this is a book instead of a blockchain. It's a book. Okay, so this represents every page. So when you do record keeping, when you complete one page, what do? You go to the next page, right? So that's why this is called a blockchain, right? Because they are chained together. Okay, so now let's imagine this in a typical company or organization. Okay, someone like the accountant, okay, will have a book looking like this. So he or she will do some recording. Okay, so imagine this. This accountant is actually not so honest. Okay, so he decided, to do some fraud. Okay, so it's relatively easy for him to do it because he's the only person holding the records of the whole company. Make sense? So he can actually doctor it. He can actually do something, change something potentially without getting detected. Okay, because he is the only one central authority. So in this case, it's centralized. It's not decentralized because there's only one validator. Okay, or in blockchain, we call it miners. Okay, follow me so far, right? Okay, so but imagine this, the company right now realized, hey, maybe this could be a risk, right? Because the validators, could be not honest, right? And they decided, say, hey, how about, we actually have two more, okay? So right now it's safer. Right now it's decentralized in a sense because there are 3 validators right now. Okay, so if these validators want, trying to be funny, right? You say, okay, maybe you say, okay, I decide to change this to $31 instead, 10 times more. Okay, these will not be approved. Why? Because when you match it with the other blocks, the other so-called validators, right? You realize that, hey, it doesn't match. Okay, so he cannot continue to participate in this record keeping, because the boss will say, hey, yours is wrong. You go and update it. If not, I will not let you continue holding the records. Okay, yeah. So now going back to blockchain, right? So everyone is actually trying to validate the transaction, right? Okay, so why would they want to do that? Because whenever they validate something, they actually get some rewards. Okay, they actually get some rewards, right? So, and in the blockchain, right, it's not only 3 validators. Okay, there are actually millions of them. Okay, imagine millions of these. Okay, so in order for a person to go and change it, okay, he has to take over majority of the million. Imagine there's 1 million. Okay, exactly 1 million. You need to take over 500,000 of validators records to actually do a fraud. Okay, so for in this case, if you can do 2, then the real one becomes a fake one, so it becomes a risk, right? So if I have 1 million validators, is essentially immutable. Okay, because it's really difficult to do it. Okay, and why would they actually just by doing the proper validation, they get rewards. They don't have any incentive to actually try to hack it. Okay, yeah, so this is actually how the blockchain works. It's actually a very important concept behind this NFT as well. Okay, so if everyone is at least 70 to 80% clear on what is blockchain on a high level, on a superficial level, can you type in BC? Okay, BC stands for blockchain. Okay, blockchain, right? So if you do have questions, you can type it in anytime. All right, great. Okay, now what is NFT? Okay, what is NFT? Again, non-fungible token. Okay, so in order to understand non-fungible token, again, we break the words down. We need to understand what is fungible. Okay, so fungible actually means the same value that is able to be mutually exchanged. Okay, example, our dollar notes, right? So right now I have $50, you also have $50, and we do an exchange. Is that okay? That's fine, because it's represent the same value, right? So of course you don't change it with Alvin because he may change it, to $2, and okay, just a joke, right? So yeah, and no, $1 coin, is also fungible, because when we do an exchange, that's fine, right? Okay, so Bitcoin is also fungible because 1 Bitcoin is equal to another 1 Bitcoin. All right. Okay, so what is non-fungible? So it's not the same and cannot be replaced. So you can also say that it's unique in some way. Okay, so an example right here, me, okay, and Zach, okay, we are non-fungible, right? Because although we are both men, okay, we are both human, but we are different, right? So our girlfriend will probably not want to change us, with another man. Maybe not. Okay, but you get the idea. Okay, so okay, so we are non-fungible, right? Okay, so you can actually understand that non-fungible token is the Mona Lisa of crypto or blockchain. Okay, so why? Because Mona Lisa is non-fungible. Okay, it's non-fungible because there's only one real one. Of course, there are many fakes one, or I won't say fake, but replicate, or whatever you call it, a copy. That they sell on the market and all that. Maybe your house have one as well, but we all know that's not the real one. Okay, but who determines it? Okay, in a normal scenario, right, there will be a central authority holding some sort of registry, holding some sort of ledger, some sort of bookkeeping. Okay, to confirm that, hey, this is the real one. That's why we are hanging it in the museum. You can only look from far, you cannot touch it, right? Okay, but there is actually a slight percentage of scenario that these can be replaced by a fake one and nobody knows it, because let's say whatever reason the central authority becomes corrupted. Okay, just a hypothetical example. Okay, so don't quote me on this. Okay, but you get what I mean, right? So it's just like the example just now, right? The accountant is not honest. He decided to do 310 and then change it to $31 instead. All right. Okay. So yeah, this is the normal word that we know, right? So NFT, right? Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, this art itself actually was sold for $69 million. Okay, who heard of this one? This digital art, $69 million US. If you heard of this news, can you type 69, 69 in the chat box? Okay. Okay. So, but actually, who determine? Okay, who determine this 69, right? Is actually the real one. Okay, the real one. Okay, is actually the blockchain. And how do we do it? Because it's being recorded. Okay, it's immutable. Make sense? Right. So when they record it in and everyone validates, right, then it becomes non-fungible. It becomes real. That okay, this we recognize that this is the real one, $69 million. Right. Okay. Okay. So this one, right? I can make many copies. Right. I even have one copy right here, which is not obviously not the actual one, right? Not the real one. Okay, but I have a copy right here. Okay, why does why my NFT is not worth $69 million? Okay, very simply because the blockchain doesn't recognize. It doesn't recognize that this is the real one, or these are the real one, because it's not validated on the blockchain. It's not recorded on the blockchain. Okay, makes sense, huh? All right. Okay, so by the way, how many of you think this is crazy? I know to buy 69 million. If you think crazy, can you type C in the chat box? Okay, C. Okay. All right. Okay, so what are actually the different ways to monetize from NFT? Okay, so a lot of C, I saw a lot of C coming in. Okay, 69 million can buy 2 or 3 good class bungalow in Singapore. Yeah. Okay. So you can in fact actually profit from NFT using different methods, right? Okay. So one of them is actually by streaming or just watching videos. Okay. So it's like the YouTube of blockchain, right? So when you go to TikTok.tv, you can actually start watching videos just like you're watching on YouTube. And in fact, by watching, you actually earn some sort of cryptocurrency, okay, by doing so, right? So quite interesting, huh? Right? And also, I think this was mentioned briefly, I think it was by Ken, right? On SC Infinity, right? So you can actually play NFT related game, such as, of course, SC Infinity, and then you can start making some cryptocurrency while playing the game, okay? And you can understand it's like the Pokemon of blockchain. Okay, actually, when we play a traditional game, a typical game, in fact, think about it, you also earn some sort of points in the game. You earn some items and all that. Okay, then you feel good, because but it's a game, no problem, right? Okay, so in SC Infinity, in NFT game, it's actually similar. Just that the item, the points that you can potentially earn, can be in cash. Okay, just sell your cryptocurrency away for your usual, your fiat money, right? The legal tender and all that. Okay, so this is what is the main difference, I would say, from NFT and the normal game, right? Okay, so in fact, I won't go deep into these 2 points because it's pretty straightforward, and I would say it's a bit specialized in a way, because if you like to watch video, you love to play game, then you can go and check them out. All right, okay. So third method, is actually investing or trading of NFT related cryptos. Okay, for example, you can trade XC as well. Okay, from XC Infinity. Okay, and many others. Okay, so it also makes sense when a particular game, NFT game, right, is so popular right now. You may want to consider investing in their crypto, right? So to potentially get a profit, right? Okay, so what happens if you have been investing in SC for the last 1 year? Okay, you would have gotten 98%, 98,000% returns, okay, over a year ago. Okay, if you bought it in November 6th, okay, if you bought it from the beginning, you would have earned 121,000%, right? So to put that in perspective, right? Okay, put that in perspective. So if you invested $100 a year ago, okay, right now you got 98,000, 98,000, all right. So, okay, how many of you would like that? Can you type 98 if you would like to spot this kind of opportunity? Okay, 98, right? Okay, so for this method, right? Of course, many people have been asking me. So you say, Leslie, how to spot this trading opportunity, not only in NFT crypto, but all crypto, right? If you are also interested, you can how to actually potentially spot I would say this trading opportunity, right? Can you type IT? Okay, IT stands for investing and trading. Okay, IT if you want to find out. Okay, okay. Let me drink some water first. IT, okay, for this method, I would really love to share more, okay, because I find that many people are in fact very keen, okay, from your reply as well, right? Okay, so but right now we will focus on the NFT workshop first, okay, but after the NFT workshop, we actually have another segment, okay, where we will be sharing an investing strategy that have helped us make, I would say, consistent and multiple 3-digit ROI kind of trades. Okay, so if you interested, please do not leave yet after the NFT workshop, right? So if you're interested to know more, please stay with us to find out, right? Okay, so thank you very much. So let's move on for now, yeah. Okay, so the fourth method and also the method that this NFT workshop will be focusing on, will be touching on, is actually this, creating NFT art for sale. Right, okay, so all right, now you may be thinking, hey Leslie, I'm not good with art, I have no software skills, like Photoshop and all that, right? So can I still use this method to make a profit? Okay, the answer is yes, you can. So let me show you how. Okay, so meet this 12-year-old boy who actually makes six figures from selling NFT. Okay, and you can see that these are the NFTs he's selling. Okay, it's pretty cute, interesting, but would you agree with me that it is not super difficult to draw and create something like this? Okay, if you have a software. Okay, if you agree, can you type A? Okay, A for agree. Okay, so A for agree, okay, JPEG, some of you say, all right, so agree, okay, so next question, say, hey, Leslie, okay, yes, it seems doable, okay, I can try that, okay, but how do I get started? I do not have a design software like Photoshop, okay, so no worries as well. Good news, you actually don't need a sophisticated software. So we are actually going to show you how you can use a free to access tool to start creating your first NFT, right? So it's actually called Canva, okay, canva.com. So let me also demo to you how you can use Canva, okay, and create an NFT in less than 5 minutes. So if you're ready to do that, can you type Canva, okay, C-A-N-V-A, Canva, all right? Okay, so let's go. Let me just switch my screen around a little bit. Right. Okay, Canva. Let me move my things around. Okay, so when you go into Canva, it's a free to use software or website if you like. Once you go in and register for a free account, you can start creating art or design, right? So all you need to do, right, sorry, is go to create a design at top right. So there are actually different types of shapes or this dimension, for you to choose, okay? Or you can create your custom size, okay? So doesn't matter, for NFT, you can choose any, all right? So assuming I click on, maybe, I like the size of the Facebook post, I click on it, okay? You typically goes into a blank page looking like this, okay? So I put this to remind myself to tell you what you can do and what you cannot do. Let me delete first, but typically, sorry, give me a second. Let me just put an empty page first to do some demo, right? Okay. Okay, so typically you will see a blank page looking like this. So you can actually start to do some so-called drawing or designing of the art, right? Okay, so what you do, right? Okay, so what you can do and you cannot do, right? What you cannot do first, let me tell you, okay? So you cannot just take a photo that is already here, okay, and then put it in and say that, hey, this is my NFT. That's not allowed, okay? That's not allowed, all right? So yeah, likewise for some of these elements that may represent some brands, okay? For example, they may have Facebook. Okay, so you put in Facebook, hey, that's my NFT. Okay, that's also not allowed. Okay, not allowed, right? Okay, so what you can do is actually start doing your own design, or you can modify some of this shape. Okay, for example, right now I want to do an art, to commemorate or not to remember Binance, right? So maybe, okay, I just put in a circle, for example. I can change the color right here. Okay, maybe I like, maybe orange represent Binance, for example, correct? Okay, you can move it around, right? You can even animate it, okay? Yeah, and things like that, all right? So maybe right now I don't want any animation. Okay, so by the way, you can sell GIF, which is the animated GIF on NFT as well. Okay, yes, and so you can actually choose this, for example. Okay, so now you can change the shape. Oh, nice, a bit lagging, maybe because I'm using too many. Okay, so for example, like this. Okay, then I want to say, bye bye. Okay, maybe I want to put in. You can choose. They have actually some template. Okay, maybe I'll just say thank you to them. Or for the good years that they have given me. All right. Then after that, okay, I can add in more text. You can change the size here if you want to. You can also again change the color if you want to. Right, you can see. Okay, so just for example, okay, right. You can also change the transparency right here. Okay, there's a few things you can explore this. Okay, then maybe I just put in, yeah, one. Okay, so maybe I just say, okay, bye, Binance. Okay, for example, right? So this is now something that I want to, I avoid putting the actual word Binance, okay, for copyright and all that. So let's say, this might. So what you can do, very simple. After which you can actually start to, just save it, download it, okay, as a MP4, as a GIF, okay. So you can sell as NFT or just a JPEG if you don't want this to be a moving, yeah. Shane say can sell already, okay. Okay, so I did one previous just to test out. Can you see it's pretty fast, right? So maybe you want to have different color scheme, you just change the circle in the middle. Okay, you have yellow one and green one. You can actually have 5, 6, or even 10 NFT, but different color scheme. Right, okay, so after which, right, okay, let me just go back to my slide first. Okay, so if you are clear on how to use Canva, don't go to the Canva right now, because I know it's very interesting, but stay focused with me first. You can have your fun later on, right? Okay, so if you are clear on Canva, can you again just type C this time, okay? C for Canva. Okay, and let me just go back to my slide for a while. All right, so once you have actually so-called complete your art, right? Okay, so well, Leslie, I didn't realize that I actually have this artistic talent in me. Well, I really love my art. Now I want to sell it immediately. Okay, so next question is, where can you actually sell your art? Okay, so one of the, I would say, most popular NFT so-called marketplace right now, right, is actually this OpenSea.io, right? So all you need to do is open an account at OpenSea. Okay, so let me show you again. Okay, let me switch again. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, so once you go into OpenSea, right, so you can in fact explore. So you can see that these are all the NFT out there. Okay, so there are some actually animated GIFs, like this one right here. So you can do that. All right. Okay, so this you can exploit yourself, right? So what you need to do is actually create an account. So once you created an account, right? So once you open an account, right? Very easy. So go to create. Okay, once you click create, okay, you'll go to this page. Okay, so all you need to do is just upload it. Okay, I will give it a name, by Binance, whatever, or things like that. Okay, then you'll create the, if you have a link outside, if not, that's fine, you can leave it blank. Okay, then all this can leave it blank, then you can actually start to sell, for Ethereum, like let's whatever the amount is. Okay, so maybe you want to sell it for 0.1 Ethereum, that's about $300 to $400, $350 to $400 US right now. Okay, so or you think that it's worth $100, you can just set your price. Okay, so once you do that, it will actually be on the marketplace like this one, and then people can start buying. Okay, so very, very simple. All right, so there's actually one more step, one more very easy step. You see there's a wallet here, right? In fact, you need to connect a wallet. So what is this wallet for? Okay, just imagine, okay, because right now you are selling your art, right? So they need to credit the sale, okay, to your wallet. Okay, so you need to create a crypto wallet. So very, very easy. We actually already prepare a video for you. Okay, you go to this YouTube channel, you can watch it step by step. Actually, we use a wallet called the MetaMask. Okay, MetaMask, so you can watch it. I already put it all in the Google Drive, including the NFT slide, so you can watch it. And you know, all the links are inside, so you can rewatch it. And you know, if you forget some of the parts, right? Okay, you can do that. All right. Okay, so I think one of the hosts will later paste. If not, I will paste the Google Drive link for you later as well. No problem, right? Okay, yeah, this is OpenSea. If you are clear with OpenSea, can you type OS? Okay, OS for OpenSea. Very, very easy steps to actually do it. Okay, so you can see that why a 12-year-old boy can actually do that himself, right? Okay, let me go back again to my slide. Okay. Yep, this is just to show you the screenshot. Okay, so just a quick illustration of the process in pictures. So very, very simple. So once you have created your art on Canva, right? So what I need to do is register for an account at OpenSea. Okay, very, very simple. Then go and open your crypto wallet and then connect it. Okay, once you have the wallet, you just click connect, it will auto do it for you. Okay, and just upload your JPEG, okay, someone say JPEG, huh? Okay, so your NFT, okay, and you can start to sell them, all right? So in words, you know, in summary, step by step, yeah, okay, so it's, you know, start creating your art on Canva, open an account at OpenSea. Okay, open an MetaMask wallet, see the YouTube for guide, okay, and it's all in the Google Drive. Please do not click, if the host has pasted, please do not click on it right now. You have time to, maybe during lunch, you go and, you know, explore it yourself later. Okay, just stay with me first, right? Okay, once you're done, upload your art onto the OpenSea, then wait for buyer to come. All right, so this is actually a quick, you know, workshop on how you can create your first NFT art and potentially sell it for some profit, right? Okay, so if you learned something new today, right, can you type in NFT? Okay, NFT in the chat box. Okay. Okay, so some will say what. Okay, so yeah, I hope your art will, you know, you never know, right? You never know, the whale, you know, goes viral and all that. Okay, maybe you can create something else. I don't know. Okay. All right. Okay, so before you get too excited, okay, and want to quickly go and create some NFT arts already, right? Okay, so I have something to announce. Okay, we will be having an NFT competition. Okay, so and you stand a chance to win the Ethereum. So how does that work? How does that work? Okay, so firstly, okay, submit your NFT art to us. Okay, but we will not take it and upload ourselves. Don't worry. Okay, so because we want to pick the winner. Okay, we want to pick the winner. The winner, okay, which, you know, we feel that, hey, you create the best art out of all the submission, right? Okay, we will have a buyer to buy your NFT art at 0.01 Ethereum. Okay, so it's approximately about $50 Sing dollar right now. Okay, so how do we make sure there's buyer? So we will buy it from you. Okay, we will buy it from you, and then we will give you Ethereum, okay, into your wallet, right? So don't worry, because if you are the winner, just focus on creating the art, okay, a beautiful art, submit. Okay, we will do a step-by-step live, okay, over the Zoom, of course, right now because of the pandemic, and maybe you're not in Singapore like me, guidance to actually upload your NFT, open your wallet. If you have not done so, no, we will actually do it together with you. Okay, Sean is confident he will win. So you know, someone maybe need to prove him wrong, right? So I mean, you can submit, you know, more if you like to. Okay, no problem. All right. Okay, so what should you design? Because it's very vague, right? Hey, you know, I submit art, what should I submit? Okay, so we actually have a theme for you. Okay, so the theme, sorry about the thunder. Okay, so the NFT art theme, right, will be a farewell to Binance. Okay, farewell to Binance. All right, so create something. Okay, post your art where? Okay, on the Facebook group post. Okay, comment section. Okay, so the winner will be contacted. Okay, so where do you find the Facebook post? Zach, when I pass the time back to him, we will actually just show you very quickly. It's on our Facebook group. So just post your art on a comment, or then we will actually look at the art and then choose the winner. Okay, so where's the deadline? The deadline is exactly on the 26th of October, Tuesday, 12 p.m. If you find this date very familiar, yes, it's actually the exact timing and date of the actual Binance ban of Singapore user of Singapore users, right? Okay. So with that, good luck. Okay, I hope you can win. Okay, and yeah, we Q&A right now. If you have any questions, okay, if you have any questions, right? Regardless, is on the NFT, on the okay. RF asks, what happens if I upload a duplicate of an original work to sell? There is no problem. Okay, NFT actually don't also essentially means there's only one. Sometimes when you go into a shop and you say, hey, do you want to look at our limited edition T-shirt right now? Does that mean there's only one? Maybe there's hundreds. Maybe there's 10. That's fine as well. Okay, you can sell something. You can have. But of course, if there's only one compared to 10, probably is more valuable. Okay, there's 2 Mona Lisa painting right now. It's still valuable, but probably not as much. Okay, makes sense. Okay, let me see. Yeah. Any questions? Okay, some people ask what kind of pricing to put. You can decide yourself. You think, because art is subjective, right? You think, hey, my photo worth 100 Ethereum, then just put your photo, and yeah, you can put your photo because that's not copyright. Okay, can I recreate an NFT but change it slightly? Essentially, you can. But so long as it is not copyrighted. Example, okay, I'll give you an example. If let's say there is a Marvel NFT released by Marvel themselves, you cannot use their Captain America, you get what I mean, and do it as your NFT. Okay, yeah. So how to market it? I think there's it is no difference from I would say this traditional marketing of art. Okay, but because of NFT, because it's a blockchain, potentially your reach can be much more than a potential physical art out there. Okay, I hope that explains. All right. So copyright, yes, is important. It is very vague, to be frank, right now because of the because it's very new. It's very new, in this space, right? But we want to be careful, right? So you don't just go and put, I don't know, some celebrity face and all that. Okay. Oh yes. Very good question. Katerina, right? Can a physical drawing be NFT? Essentially can, but you still need to convert it to this NFT. Meaning you say that if you think, hey, let's say I don't want to use Canva, but I'm very good with oil painting, canvas painting, the real canvas, right? Can I do that? Can. Then after you scan it, upload to OpenSea. Yes, that's right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Sean on Hongi, I got no comments. Okay, so yeah, there's actually music and videos as well for NFT. Yeah, right. But yeah, you can create music and then upload. I think OpenSea has it as well, right? You can create your own content, video content, put it on OpenSea. Also, you can put it on Theta. Remember the theta of Theta. Actually, I don't know how to pronounce it, right? Okay, so any other questions? If not, I will pass the time back to Zach and JQ. Right. So keep the question coming you have, then I will try to answer them by typing in as well. Right.
All right. Thank you, Leslie.
Thank you, everyone. Okay, thank you, Leslie.
Oh my God, this is my first time listen to NFT as well. Do you guys enjoy the sharing? If you guys enjoy the sharing, please type in L for Leslie. Let's appreciate what Leslie has shared to us. I never know that we can actually earn 6 figures from making a design from Canva. A 12-year-old kid can actually earn 6 figures. Then what am I doing here? Right, Jack? Later we need to make our design as well.
Yeah, just now, meanwhile, while he's talking, I already draft. I go with hand drawing, so I already draft a few. Later, I'm going to scan and upload already.
Okay.
Okay, so thank you again, Leslie. And of course, Leslie mentioned right about the where you can upload this your NFT art pieces. Okay, it's actually in our binance.sg investor Facebook page. Okay, so you need to later we can share it again. Okay, there is already a post being posted there, so you could see a post that is telling you to upload to post your NFT there. Okay, so just post your artwork there, and then we will contact the lucky winner on that. Okay, so next, what's next up? Okay, so it doesn't end here just like the NFT. Okay, remember Leslie mentioned earlier about the trading strategy. Okay, where Axis actually meet how many percent? 200,000+%. I should have bought Axis last time. Actually, I'm looking at it, but I miss it. Okay, so Leslie will share with us in the next sharing session on the strategy for cryptocurrency trading. Okay, so if you are excited to learn and see, please type in L for Leslie to welcome him back. Okay, so let's type in L and we welcome Leslie back again to share with us the trading strategy on cryptocurrency. Leslie.
Okay, let's do it again. I was muted, sorry. Okay, so thank you again to this Zach and JQ. Right, so it's me again. I hope you are not disappointed because you know we are kind of understaffed right now, so I have to do. Nah, just kidding. Okay, so okay, right now, okay, so as promised just now, during the NFT workshop, you know, we mentioned that we have another segment where we will actually go deeper into the methods of trading and investing and potentially spotting a optimal entry, okay, to buying a cryptocurrency and make some profit from that, right? Okay, so today I'm actually going to share with you this 5 minutes a day strategy to actually double your crypto portfolio, okay, using the C.I.S method, right? Okay, so the C.I.S method is actually a method that is developed by us at this Crypto.SG, which has helped our community make about 100% returns alone last year, and the highest actually being close to 600%, right? Okay, so this method, right? Okay, this method, right, is actually a really powerful method that even when we share it with some of these very seasoned investing coaches, they were actually very surprised as well that this method is so simple to use, yet it is so effective at the same time. Okay, so I hope this excites you because you will be learning this exact method in, I would say, the next maybe 15 to 20 minutes or so. Okay, so if you're ready, right, can you type C.I.S, okay, C.I.S in the chat box, okay? So again, let me move my things around a little bit. All right, C.I.S. Okay, great. Okay, so again, disclaimer. Okay, so you have to do your due diligence, do your own research because it is very important when it comes to any investment as well. All right. Okay, so without further delay, the C.I.S method. So there are in fact a few strategy in these C.I.S methods. Okay, there are a few strategies. So one of them, right, is actually the football strategy. Okay, so but not this football that we are familiar with. Okay, but rather, okay, give me a second. Okay, this football. Okay, so the FUT ball strategy. Okay, so this strategy essentially will help you to decide when to buy a crypto and when to sell it away, potentially for profit. Right. Okay, so what does football stand for? FU. Okay, not a bad word. FU stands for fundamentally good cryptocurrency. Okay, so it can be a bit vague right now, but let me explain to you very quickly later as well. Okay, but let me go to the T first. Okay, T stands for trend. Okay, so what does that mean? Simply, it has to show a clear trend. Whether it's an uptrend or it's a downtrend. Okay, lastly, we actually use Bollinger with the ball, right? The ball actually stands for Bollinger Band. It's actually an indicator to assist us to in making the decision to of when to buy and sell a cryptocurrency, right? Okay, so FU, okay, fundamentally good coins. Okay, we can understand fundamentally good coins as having on a superficial level again, having good market cap and volume. Okay, because these two criteria sort of ensure good liquidity. Okay, which means that you can hit buy and also sell them easily. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Okay, so how to find out? You can go to coinmarketcap.com. Okay, and they actually already rank for you the market cap and volume automatically. Just click on it, then they will rank it for you from the top. Okay, so of course, no surprise, the top top 2 and top 3 and all that, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all that. Okay, so these are all considered fundamentally good coins. Okay, on at least on this level. Okay, so then this is the first step, right? So secondly, right, okay, we how do we actually use this football strategy? It's actually very, very easy. All you need to have is actually two criteria to be fulfilled. Okay, so number one is the orange line. Okay, in the middle is pointing up. Okay, so what is this orange line? So the orange line inclusive of this tunnel looking thing, right? Okay, is the Bollinger Band, right? Okay, so the orange line has to be pointing up. So what is pointing up? Very, very obvious. This is pointing up. So it can also be just a little bit. It's fine. Okay, so long it's pointing up. So this is not pointing up, right? Very obvious. It's pointing down. So this doesn't fulfill. Make sense? Okay, so the second criteria, right, is also very easy. The candlesticks, okay, which is the green and the red bar you see on the screen right now, does not touch the orange line. Okay. So you can see that these candlesticks, right, they actually have this thing we call the shadow. Okay, so sometimes it can be very long. Okay, so you need to ensure that inclusive of the shadow, right, it doesn't touch the line. So if this candle is very long like this, then in fact this one will not fulfill. Okay, just an example. So make sure orange line pointing up, number one. Number two, candlestick does not touch the line. Then you can actually start to buy. You can start to buy. Okay, so now I'm going to show you next that this is actually a very simple strategy to implement, right? Okay, so I'm going to show you some images, right? Okay, can you tell me? Okay, just type in yes or no. Just type Y or N. Okay, yes, Y for yes, and for no. Is this an entry? Is this an entry? Yes or no? And Joseph saying yes. Okay, some say no. Okay, or I have a mixture of answer. That's fine because this is the first image. All right. So in fact, it's a yes. Okay, although the line is not super obvious. It's not super obvious. It's pointing up. Okay, but it is pointing up. All right, and then candlestick don't touch. Okay, it don't have to be super obvious like wow, like this pointing up. No. Okay, it can be just very minimal. All right, clear? Okay, so this is a yes. All right. So another one. How about this? Is this a Y or an N? Okay, and Samuel say and. Nigel, Rick, Joash also say and. Okay, very good. Okay, so now you all got it. Yes, because why? The orange line is pointing up, although the candlestick doesn't touch the orange line. Right? Okay, so how about to sell? When do I sell? So once I buy it, okay, great. I know when to buy. So when do I exit? Exit means to sell it away. Okay, so it's also very simple. You just need to make sure it's the opposite. Okay, the opposite. So when the line starts to point down, okay, just like this one. Okay, point down, very obvious. And the candlestick again don't touch the line anymore. Exit, don't touch. Then you can start to exit. Okay, exit means to sell off. Okay, so again, just some images. So will this qualify to selling off criteria? Y and N again. Please type in the chat box. Okay, Rick say yes. Okay, yes. Okay, Samuel, Chloe, Joash. Oh, yes. All right, very good. Yes, you are correct. Yes, because it qualifies the orange line pointing down and the candlestick doesn't touch the orange line anymore, right? Okay, one more, just one more. Okay, Y or N? Sell, not to buy. This one is to sell. Okay, Sean, Ashley, Joseph, or and Dave also and. Okay, Chloe and. Okay, great. I think you see it's so easy that you all got it already. Right. So the orange line is still pointing up, so we don't sell it yet. Okay. So do you agree that it's actually very easy to understand and easy to implement? If you agree, can you type easy in the chat box? Okay, easy. Okay, EASY. Okay, easy, yeah. All right, so everyone agree easy. Okay, since I think we have some time, let me just show you a live demonstration as well. Live demonstration. I think you have some. Okay, so all the questions coming in. Let me show you the live demonstration, and all your questions will be immediately answered. Okay. Let me just share the screen again. All right, so I think Jenny did mention about using this trading view to do some analysis, right? Okay, so this trading view is free to use, so you can register for an account. You don't need to pay for it. So once you go into tradingview.com, right? Okay, so you just need to key in the tickers. You know, wait, let me just move my toolbox around because it's blocking me. Hold on now. Okay. Okay, so you just need to search for it. Okay, for me, because I've been looking in all the time, so it's already here. But for you, if the first time you're going in, probably it's not here. You need to type it in yourself. So you need to, for example, let's analyze Bitcoin, right? Okay, BTC. Okay, and then we analyze it typically against the US dollar. Okay, so there are many BTC USD. Doesn't matter, you can choose any of them. So typically I just choose the first one and click on launch chart. Okay, so once you click on launch chart, you will actually see this. Okay, if this is the first time you're coming in, you will see a line chart looking like this. Okay, and we don't want the line chart, we want the bar, we want the candlestick. Okay, so just click on the line right here, right? Okay, and then click on candles. So you'll see the candles. Okay, by the way, some of you may not know what is candlestick. Okay, but trust me, this strategy don't even require you to know how the candlestick work. Okay, but if you want to know, you can actually just Google it. It's pretty simple to find and understand it. Okay, so but we want to save time and focus on rather the more important thing in a sense. Okay, so again, make sure you change to candle. That's the first step. Okay, you need to do some other setup. Another one is make sure this is in the day. Okay, if you see a D is correct, okay, it means that every candlestick represents a day, right? Okay, if you change to 1 hour, for instance, you actually see the chart changing, right? Okay, so we change it back to day. Okay, back to day. Okay, so make sure it's in D. So there's a second thing you need to choose. You need to set up. Okay, the third thing, right, is to ensure your time zone is in your own time zone. So I'm in Singapore, I choose my own time zone. Why? Because if not, you may get confused. Okay, let's say you choose, Dubai for whatever reason. Okay, right. So make sure it's that. And lastly, okay, once you are done with these 3 steps of setting up, then you're actually ready to apply the football strategy. Okay, ready to apply the football strategy. Okay, let me just move my toolbox around again. Okay, yeah, so how do you do that? You go to indicators, can you see right here, and search for Bollinger Band. Okay, then you'll see that there's so many different type of Bollinger Band coming out. So which one should I choose? Okay, just choose the one that purely say Bollinger Bands with nothing behind. Click on it, then you can see that the tunnel looking thing appears. Okay, very, very easy. So close it. You need to set up anything on the this Bollinger Band, don't need, you can use it as it is. Okay, so let me just give you some example right here. Okay, to save time, there's actually some entry right here already. Okay, let me just zoom in as big as possible so you can see it. Okay, will this qualify? Can you type Y or N? Y or N? Will this qualify? Okay, some say say, okay, so some say N, some say Y. Okay, so I will say this is a bit subjective, okay, because down and up. Okay, so it depends. Okay, so you can actually go in right here. Okay, but if you want to be safe, then never mind. You take this one because this one is very obvious. It's pointing up. Okay, so let's say you go in. Okay, so let's assume, okay, let's make it easy. Let's assuming only 25th. Okay, look at the date below. Only 25th July. Okay, it qualifies, right? So do you type in the chat box? Let me answer this question, right? Do you actually enter on the 25th or on the 26th? Just type 25 or 26. They try what, say 26. Okay, yeah, you're correct. Okay, so you need to wait for the day to end. Okay, to make sure that the candlestick don't touch. Then you enter on the following day. All right. Okay, so you'll get it. So if you do that, when do we exit? You go up. Can you see it's actually very powerful? Right, it's very simple, but it clearly shows an uptrend right now. Okay, so do we exit? Does this qualify? Yes, all right, okay, to save time. Yeah, so let me show you. Okay, again, let me just put some circle in so you can see it more clearly. All right, so like this. And then you actually make a 33% profit in just 45 days. Okay, 45 days. Very good. And you can see that it actually really went to a downtrend. Can you see that? Okay, so if you have gone in the last trend right here, okay, I will say here qualify. Right now you have not sell it, right? It's only 28% in 20 days. So if you add them together, you are actually already on about more than 50% up already. Okay, just in this 4 or 5 months. Right, can you see? Right. Okay, so why is it called the 5 minutes a day strategy? Okay, so if we look at last year, right, how actually we can double the portfolio, right? So if you have actually only made one trade in October right here, okay, and you exited here, correct? Okay, I always take the middle, okay, I don't take the highest, I don't take the top to be fair. And can you see that it's actually 184%? Okay, in about 3 months. Okay, so is it already a double the portfolio? All right. Okay, so I don't know how many of you think that this will be quite fantastic. If you agree, can you type 184? Okay, 184%. Okay, 184%. Yeah, so it's about two and a half, about 3 months, right? Okay, 184%. All right. Okay, so is that clear? If you are clear on how to use the football strategy, can you type FB? Okay, FB stands for football. All right. Okay, FB, yeah. Right. Okay. So cryptocurrency, there's one thing very important to take note. Cryptocurrency is traded 24 hours a day. Okay. So remember we mentioned that we have to wait for the day to end when it qualify, because we check on the previous day, right? Then we enter on the following day. So how do we determine that? Hey, the day ends because it's 24 hours. Okay, is it 12 midnight? Essentially, yes, it's 12 midnight. But some of you are maybe in the US, some of you in Europe. Then how do we determine who's 12 midnight to you? So your time zone then is super important. So when you go down here again, right, you will see that Singapore is +8. So what does that mean? You will take 12 midnight +8. So every day at 8 a.m. you can start to check. Okay, that's the earliest time you can check. Okay, and use the strategy. Okay, so 8 a.m. you check and then you can start to go in. Okay, so the next question people always have, hey Leslie, I'm not a morning person. No. I always wake up at 1 p.m. Can I still use this strategy? Yes. Okay, you can still enter any time of the day. Don't have to be 8 a.m. accurately. At a.m. you go in, you come in to invest. Okay, don't need to. Okay, because why? If you look at this, right, this is actually meant to be a mid to long term kind of investment strategy. All right, and you don't need a lot of time. Okay, because so that few hours, that few minutes doesn't matter. Does that make sense? Okay, yeah. So you can actually use this. In fact, if you ask me, if you are seasoned already, it's less than 5 minutes a day, right? Because all you need to do is make trading view that they have an app also. So all you need to do is go to your phone, check, doesn't qualify, put it away. Less than 5 seconds. Okay, if it's qualified, you need to buy. Okay, then maybe you take a bit longer. Okay, then you'll be 5 minutes a day. All right. Okay, so if you agree with me, can you type 5? Okay, 5 stands for 5 minutes a day strategy, right? Okay, so clear on the chart, right? So don't worry, feel free to ask any questions, okay? All right, let me go back to my screen right now, or rather my slide. Okay, give me a second. Let me just again move my things around. All right, 555. Right. Okay, great. All right, so the key takeaway, the key takeaway is, this football strategy, correct? FUT ball strategy now. Okay, so there's actually two criteria to be fulfilled. Okay, two criteria fulfilled. Just follow the system strictly. Okay, why do I put this in? Because we sometimes, I don't know if you agree, investing, sometimes we tend to use a little bit of emotion. Hey, well, go up 100%, what double? Should I sell? Should I say, what if it triple? Okay, no, then I will regret. If I don't sell, you go down how? Okay, using this strategy, use this system, you don't need to use all this, kind of emotion to actually decide when to buy and sell. Make sense? The trend tell you it is going up, buy. It's going down, sell. Then we wait for the next next trend and all that. Okay, so in fact, if you know how to do shorting, that means you are going against the market. You can also use this on the opposite side. Right? Okay, so if you don't understand this one, it's fine. Just I think the buy and selling is actually fantastic enough and able to really double your portfolio. Right? Okay, so with that, actually, I just want to share some success stories with you guys as well. Okay, students who actually have used our this C.I.S strategy now. So one of them is actually Desmond. He was an undergraduate because graduated already. So before he joined us, right, he told us that he has invested in some cryptocurrency. Okay, but he was just like following his friend, following his gut feeling, okay, which is very risky lah. Okay, so he himself thought it's risky, to be frank. Okay, so in fact he lost some money along the way. So then he go and spend hours on watching like YouTube videos, trying to learn. Okay, but it was confusing and sometimes contradicting because different people may say different things. Okay, so a few months later he found that he actually wasn't really improving. Okay, so he chanced upon our class and all that. Then he decided to like join our class. Okay, so after he joined, he managed to see 144% in just 3 months. Okay, so he started with like this $500. Not a huge amount, but that's fine. Okay, so you actually don't need a lot to actually start investing in cryptocurrency. Okay, so and subsequently he became like very active also, in our this crypto community. So I would say like very cute boy lah. Okay, so I don't know if I should say this, but also very nice to leave us a review and all that. Okay, so yeah, and then he actually made 377% in 7 months. All right, and yeah, just with $500. Okay, so but actually very funny. So when you ask him, he say, hey Leslie, this number not accurate. No, because I withdrew $100 to spend. Okay, then I say never mind lah. No, roughly there already. Okay, so yeah, very funny lah. Okay, so yeah, okay, maybe that's his objective of investing in cryptocurrency, to have some money to spend. I think yeah, that's fine, no problem, right? Okay, so then we also have a teacher, right? His name is Trevor. So he's a very responsible teacher, but we were very happy for him now. He managed to see like a very good result after 8 months, right? So he also mentioned to us before that his aim is actually to achieve financial freedom. Although he loved teaching very much, but he also enjoyed the time and freedom he can potentially achieve from financial freedom. Maybe he still can teach in another capacity or something like that. Okay, so and yeah, this is and this profit after 6 months. Okay, 47%. Okay, then notice right here, right, he actually only made 2 trades. Okay, in the entire 6 months. Okay, using the strategy. All right. So why do you show you this? Because some as you know, the teacher sometimes they are scared. You can be quite hectic. Okay. So again, just want to show that you actually don't need a lot of time to actually use this method. All right. Very good. Okay. So then he's also very excited, to always share his wins with us. So during Chinese New Year, right, this year. Yeah. So he actually shared with us that he actually gone up by 150% already. Okay, after about I think 8 months. Okay, of course he added some capital. Okay, he added some capital. All right, and then 11 months after joining and learning about the C.I.S, so he actually put in more capital again. Okay, so total about 30,000. Okay, so and this is what he achieved, close to 600%. In fact, this amount, right, you can buy a small apartment in Singapore. Okay, so I don't know how many of you will be equally happy. If it's me, then I will definitely be very happy. All right. Okay. So if you like that, like to have 600% also, can you type 600 lah? 600. Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah. So these are some of students also use lah. Yong Xiang says suitable for busy people also. Yeah. Daniel say give you the confidence. Javron says simple yet very comprehensive as well. Okay, so I don't want to to save time. These are other testimonial or reviews we have, right? Okay, so with that, right, I also want to share with you a true story, okay? So about how cryptocurrency actually transformed my life. Okay, so as you can see from the screen right here, anyone know what is that? Okay, if you know what is that, can you type yes? Okay, so long. Okay, so yeah, the loan shark, right? About 12 years ago, right? A dramatic incident actually happens, to my family. Okay, so loan shark actually came to my house and actually did this. Okay, so what happened? What happened was my mom, not very educated and not knowing what she was doing, she acted as a guarantor. Okay, for one of our relatives. Okay, so eventually the loan shark came, then splashed a red paint. Okay, and as you know that I was a lecturer back then, and I would say having a decent income, but at a point in time, right, I actually felt afraid and also feel insecure of my financial capability. I was thinking, hey, how can I prevent and protect my family from incidents like this? Okay, especially this house actually belongs to my old age grandmother. Okay, and I live with her since young, but not after marriage, of course. Right. Okay. So long story short, I decided that financial knowledge is very important. Then I decided, to begin learning and started my investing journey and also my crypto journey as well. Okay. But by the way, actually, this photo is not my house. Okay. But I found it online. I didn't take any photo because it's not so Instagram worthy, right? So I didn't take any photo. So, but this video is my house. It's just to show you that the stain is still there. After so many years. Okay, more than 11, 12 years back. Right. Okay. Okay, but the good news is I'm not really afraid anymore because I know that I can profit from cryptocurrency easily with the methods, with the C.I.S method that we have developed. I can protect my family. I can, protect my grandmother who actually who brought me up. Okay, so and we go to places we want to go. So and things like that. So we my family we have like a game to play. But of course, not possible right now. Maybe after COVID, right? A fun thing to do, just bring our daughter to place that we went before. That's to take another photo and all that. All right. Okay. So yeah, this is actually how crypto investing has I would say transformed and benefited myself and my family. So I hope it can inspire you, and hope that the cryptocurrency, this C.I.S method football strategy, can also do the same for you, help you achieve the goals you want to achieve as well. Okay, but of course, as much as I would like to share as many information as I could with you today, and I also tried my best doing so in the last I think about 20 minutes or so, right? Okay, excluding the NFT, of course, and there's, I would say, so much I can cram inside this short 20 minutes webinar, right? Okay, for my I would say 5 years of crypto experience. Okay, so I just want to ask you all one question, right? Okay, and honestly, okay, so have everyone actually gotten some sort of value, okay, from today's class? Is it worth it? Saturday, I stayed at home, and to watch this. Okay, if it's worth it, can you type yes? Worth your time and you learn something, value. Okay, can you type yes again in the chat box? Okay, nobody type, I off the camera. Okay, I'm just kidding. Okay, so from your heart, yes. Okay, so thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, so if your answer is yes, if your answer is yes, let me know if it's okay, to share how we can actually further support you in this investing journey, this cryptocurrency journey. So if it's okay for me to share, can you type okay? Let's just type okay, right? Okay, shall we say okay? Someone asked what does C.I.S stand for? Later we'll explain. Okay, okay, great. So long there's one okay, then I explain. If not, I will skip lah. Okay, so okay, so basically we actually have a fact sheet program, the crypto investing masterclass. We have master that Desmond and this Trevor, the teacher, attended, right? Okay, so it's actually we call it the crypto evolution. Okay, so it's actually a live online class, just like what we are doing right now. Okay, so before I go into that, right, so I just want to explain quickly, who is actually suitable to come to this masterclass. Right. So number one is that you do not want to miss out the upcoming adoption of cryptocurrency, because maybe you are just starting to learn about it, right? Okay, you want to create additional consistent source of income, right? You also want to have multiple ways of creating income, right, through investing. Okay. So number four is, we don't want to have, we are not using speculative way or our emotion, like what I mentioned. We want to have a very systematic way to actually profit from cryptocurrency. So if you wish to do that, then I would say this is for you lah. Okay, so if you belongs to any of these, can you type just 4? Okay, just type 4 in the chat box. Okay, then I would say that this will definitely be for you, right? Okay, so what is in the class? Okay, so you heard me saying C.I.S. a lot. I think someone asked as well, what does but I think typo, I saw it, you say C.S.I. Okay, but it's actually C.I.S. Okay, C.I.S. actually stands for crypto incline cycle. So why do we name it that way, right? So what is incline? Incline is some sort of like a slope, okay, like a trend. Okay, so in fact, we can make profit from both up and down trend. Okay, both up and down trend, right? So and that's why we call it. And then we are always waiting to strike and then make some income from crypto, right? So that's the C.I.S. Okay, it's not very important, but just to solve your curiosity and all that. All right, so in this C.I.S, there's actually a suite. Okay, so there are actually a few methods. So number one is actually a staking method. So what is staking? So it's something like a fixed deposit. Okay, but unlike traditional fixed deposit, this crypto version of fixed deposit, right, can actually give you like a 10 to maybe 20% returns. Okay, conservatively per annum. Okay, so this is something that we are teaching as well in the class. Okay, so you can also do some sort of mining. It's a simple setup, just using your computer to do some validation, and you're also looking like a 8 to 10%. Okay, it depends, 10% per annum. All right, so of course we got the digital asset appreciation. Basically, you are doing the trading. Okay, you enter, you exit, correct? Okay, so of course you already learned the football. Okay, congratulations to you. So we in fact have another one is called the C.I.S strategy, right? Okay, so this C.I.S, right? This C.I.S is actually a more, I would say, what you call it, the more sensitive kind of strategy. Okay, you can use in different scenarios. So you can also combine this C.I.S and football together, in fact. Okay, and to, I would say, potentially increase the chances of making a better entry and exit, maybe by another 20-30%. Okay, so using this one, right, I would say conservatively again, I would say maybe 50 to 100%. Okay, so if you combine all of these, I would say, conservatively, maybe you are looking at a 70 to 120%. Okay, so basically using the whole C.I.S suite, right, you can be assured of, I would say, no heart attack losses overnight. Okay, because you just follow the system properly. Okay, then I would say also you get a stable and consistent profit conservatively at maybe 70 to 100%. Right? Okay, so this is a C.I.S suite. Okay, but what exactly is in the class? It's actually divided into 2 parts. Okay, the first part is very simple. It's actually the fundamentals. So it's actually to understand what is cryptocurrency, how does blockchain works, and all that. It's very important to understand the basic. Open your account securely. What are the wallets, the different type of wallets that you can use? How to deposit, withdraw your crypto. Also very important, because later you make a lot of money, but you don't know how to withdraw. Okay, some of the people may have this problem. Okay, so how to prevent hackers from stealing your crypto and avoid scam. Okay, because if you don't do this properly, right, you can make 2,000%, or 12,000% on SC, but you get hacked. No use. Okay, so that's, you wasted your effort. Okay, risk management, portfolio management, very important. Also, how you manage your portfolio and all that. Okay, so of course the use of trading chart, like what we have just demonstrated just now. So there are actually more things for you to learn as well. Okay, so and part 2 is actually into the investing portion. Okay, how to add indicators. Remember, football is the Bollinger Band is an indicator. So there are actually more indicators you can in fact use. Okay, and how to navigate around crypto exchange platform also important, because I don't know about you, but when I started out investing in stocks and all that, right, and crypto, right, so you know, the interface may seems a bit intimidating. I don't know for you, if you agree with me, can you type yes also? So I also don't dare to anyhow click. I scared if I click, then my 5,000 is gone. We have this fear, right? So we want to eliminate that as well. Okay, so to you know, so we actually go through step by step. Okay, how to navigate around, you know, how to take profit, stop loss, very, very important as well. So we also you know, go into the fundamental analysis, okay, to understand the crypto matrix. So what is this, right? Okay, essentially, I think Ken mentioned that fundamentally on stocks, right, is you know, you study about the balance sheet, you know, of this company, whether is it making profit, you know, then you think that, hey, it's a good company to invest in, you don't have much debt and all that, correct? Okay, but essentially, of course, crypto don't have a balance sheet for you to study. Okay, but can you still do fundamental analysis on crypto? In fact, you can. Okay, so and with of course with that, right, then you can actually find good projects to invest for long term. And of course the C.I.S suite. Okay, and of course the football that you have to learn as well. Okay, so basically with all this in part to you, right, what you will be looking for is you will have no problem understanding the whole cryptocurrency ecosystem, from simple tasks to like withdrawing money, to be able to say sniff out any sort of scam coins away from you know, miles away. Okay, and while able to consistently achieve a stable and consistent profit from cryptocurrency. Okay, so basically this live class, right, typically is value, okay, value at 2299. Okay, but this is not the final price, not the final price. Okay, so okay, and this price, right, we don't actually you know, this value, right, we don't just pluck the value out of the sky. Okay, because we believe that with a typical investments of 1 month salary, typically maybe $3,000 to $5,000, right? You can actually make this back in less than you know, maybe maximum a month, okay, or maybe just a year, maximum a year, or maybe just a few months, right? Okay, so that's why we value at this one. Okay, but okay, this is not the price. Okay, so the typical retail price is actually 1297. Okay, 1297. Okay, for our crypto investing masterclass, this crypto evolution. Okay, but that's not all. That's not all. Okay, so we in fact have we'll be giving you some bonuses. Okay, so you also will be given the recorded version, so you can actually watch it no, lifetime. Okay, lifetime watch. You can actually watch it over and over again. It actually comes with an app also that you can keep watching. Okay, so that's number one. Okay, so number two, right, bonus number two, right, beside that, you know, we want to be giving you one more bonus for actually taking your time today to actually join us on this, you know, Saturday morning and afternoon, right? So, and we also understand some of us due to the pandemic around the world are in fact going through a tougher time. Okay, so therefore, okay, so anyway, this price is wrong also, but okay, ignore this. Okay, it doesn't matter because that's not the price as well. Okay, so therefore we actually giving you this Binance Band Party bonus. Okay, so the masterclass will actually in fact be only 497 today, because today is a special event and Binance will be banned in Singapore, and we probably won't see it again. So it's, you know, once in a lifetime. Okay, so yeah, if you like what you see and you can also rewatch it anytime with the bonus, then going at 497, then one of the hosts will be pasting the registration link in the chat box very soon later if you want to join us. Okay, yeah. So not only that, because today we have been talking about diversification, right? So we also have stocks related courses. Okay, so the technical analysis masterclass, the Ultimata investing class. Okay, so again, it's divided into 3 parts. So basically, the part 1, you understand the basics of stocks investing, the psychological behind investing, which is also very important. Once you know that, you can avoid a lot of risk and can potentially profit in almost anything that you want to invest, right? So that's part 1. So part 2 and in fact part 3 also will go into the technical analysis. So actually, what is technical analysis? So what we went through just now, right? Using the C.I.S football strategy, is technical analysis. You look at a chart, you decide when to enter analysis. That's technical analysis. Okay, and you can see by using just one indicator, the Bollinger Band, and it's already so powerful. Okay, can you see that? And in this Ultimata course, right, you learn not only one, okay, in fact, okay, 6 different type of technical indicators where you can actually use them in different situations, different scenario, whether it's uptrend, downtrend, sideways trend, doesn't matter. You can actually make profit from all the time. You don't have to be dependent on market trend. Only uptrend I can make money and all that. Okay, so you can also combine some of these indicators to maximize your winning chances. Okay, so basically with that, the objective of the class is to make you become an ultimate technical analysis investing masters. Okay, with all these technical analysis so-called skills handed to you. Okay, so again, it's a typical retail price, but again for the event, I think no surprise, it will be only going at 477. Okay, and you also have the lifetime rewatch, the recorded version. You can watch it over and over again, or on the move and all that. Okay, yeah. So this is what you get with the bonus as well, 477. Okay, so of course, not forgetting the option investing class. So I don't want to bore you with the details already. Okay, so basically, just a quick summary. You learn the A to Z of option. How to navigate the brokerage platform again, very important. So you don't want to be clicking on the wrong button and then the money is gone. Okay, so part 2 is how to make use of different strategy, like what Lily and Ginny has mentioned, right? So for both up and downtrend, how to make profit, and also how to structure your portfolio for, say, maximum gain. Okay, and typical 1099, and then no surprise already lah. You should know that. Okay, giving you a special rate and no surprise as well. It comes with the lifetime rewatch, right? Okay, so this is what you get for the option growth investing masterclass. Okay, so let's give you a quick summary. Okay, so there are 3 different masterclasses we have. So this is the typical special price, for people who actually usually attend our event, or this what we call a preview webinar kind of thing. Okay, so and actually we often have people say, hey, Leslie, can I take all the 3 courses together? Okay, can they do that? Can they do that? And can they actually get a discount also? Okay, so yeah, Singaporean and some Asian in Pacific specifically wants a good discount. Okay, so you can actually do that. Okay, so we call it the IRIS bundle, all-rounder investing suite bundle, right? So you actually enjoy some discount with the bundle. So 1399. Okay, is actually for the bundle, but again, this is the typical retail price. Okay, typical retail price. Okay, however, again, today is a special event, correct? It's a party, right? So we want to make it actually very, very easy for you and very value for you. Okay, so instead of thinking, which one should I go to, or should I just take the IRIS bundle? We have decided to make things really simple for you, okay, and really something very special just for today. Okay, no gimmick. Okay, so the usual is 1399. So instead of this 1399 that you are seeing on the screen right now, right, it's going to be only, okay, 497 for all 3 courses together. Okay, so basically you get all the 3 courses for the price of 1. Okay, for the price of 1. So it doesn't matter if you only want to take the crypto course or just the option course, you can have all 3 of them. So you attend it with your friends, attend it with your family, no problem. Okay, can watch it together because it's online. Right. Okay. So if you like what you have seen and heard so far, then one of the hosts will be pasting the registration link in the chat box very, very soon. Okay, and this is actually the date for the next class. Is actually a two-day class, so over the weekend. So if you are unable to attend the next class, please do go ahead and register. No problem. Just email us, then we will keep you in the loop and let you know when's the next available date. Okay, so finally, don't forget to put in the promo code to enjoy the special rate today. Right, okay, so to get the 497. Okay, so finally, I also want to be fair to the people who actually paid the usual 1399. Okay, so this promo will end after lunch. Okay, after lunch, come back, we will close the registration because to be fair to the other people as well. Okay, so if you really like to join us, then I hope to see you in the class. Okay, so thank you very much. And right now, right now we are going to the Q&A portion. Okay, so feel free to ask any question regarding the football or the class itself. Okay, so while waiting for you to type in your questions, I just address some FAQ also, frequently asked questions, about the course, right? So people will ask, hey, will it be confusing? No, will it be confusing to learn all three? All right. So in fact, no. Okay. In fact, I would say complement each other perfectly. So the technical analysis portion allows you to learn how to trade all types of instruments. So when you learn technical analysis, you can actually trade stocks and crypto or even forex and all that. Okay, but I don't go to that. Okay, so the options will allow you to understand the fundamentals of the stock and how to use option to maximize benefit. And finally, of course, the crypto using the TA, the technical analysis, and also the fundamentals you learn. All you need to know right after these two, right, is actually just understand how cryptocurrency works. Okay, and that will be all covered in the class. Okay, it's a very structured class. Okay, where you get step-by-step guidance, right? So you don't have, there's nothing to worry about, right? So the idea is actually to make it as value as possible, right, for you. Okay. So next question also is something, hey, how long will I have access to the recorded training? Right? So lifetime. So even comes with an app. Okay, they can install on a phone, and then you can watch on the go. Okay, on the bus, while you're driving. Okay, no, driving don't watch. Okay, so public transport and all that. Right. Okay, so another question frequently asked, hey, do I need a lot of time to actually do this? Okay, so in fact, no. The methods that are being taught in this masterclass, right? This IRIS masterclass don't require a lot of time. Okay, I would say maybe just few hours per week, and you can see from the evidence, right, that the C.I.S football strategy we just learned, right, you actually only need 5 minutes a day. Right, so you don't really need time. Okay, but there are another camp of people they will say, hey, Leslie, if I want to spend more time, yeah, you can also. Okay, no problem with that. Maybe you want to trade a little bit more and all that. All right. Okay, so yeah, do let me know if you have any questions. Now I'm going to read through the questions you have, or maybe any technical issues you may have on the on the site itself. Yeah, for Desmond question, can I sign up? Yeah, you sign up. Basically, it's a bundle. You get everything, right, for the price of one. All right. Yeah, Vincent asks, is 2 days for all the 3 courses? Yes, in fact, yeah, that's right. Okay, Sean, question has been answered. Okay, Janan Low, C.I.S really help to deal with emotion trading, especially the sudden usually will twice side, okay, or get an fun, okay, during the previously, okay, yeah. So Janan is actually in fact one of our students, okay. So this is really from his heart. We never plan him in to to say all this. Okay, so thanks for coming and giving this, right. Okay, so for Rina, Rina already signed. Okay, yeah. So yes, no problem. You just email us. So you'll do something for you, right? So by the way, this 497 is SGD, not USD, right? Okay. And any questions? Any more questions? Let me see if I miss out anything. Okay, I think there's no questions. All right, so if you have questions, just keep it coming, no problem, right? Okay. Yeah, so yeah, Rina, yeah. So yeah, this is a special event, so good for you to be here. All right. So okay, so I'll pass the time. If no questions, right? Okay, I'll just pass the time to back to Z and JQ, right?
Okay. Thank you for sharing. Wow, very valuable bundle set, I would say.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God, I think a lot of people is very excited and they are still signing up, right? So yeah, this limited offer is only available before lunch. So guys, Yeah.
Okay, maybe let me okay wait, I have a question, so let me put in the link again. Okay, yeah, so everybody, if you have any question, you can still keep them coming. Okay, we can let Leslie answer the questions. Let's see if we have any other question. I think Leslie, you have answered most of the question. Okay. Sean has a question. Yeah, I think Leslie answered that too. Not sure. I'm not sure.
Already.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, please take note that there is a promo code which is the party for our Binance Band party. Okay. So I think everybody have a very intensive. We have a very intensive sharing session this morning until now, and I believe you are already hungry. Already hungry. Okay.
Yes,
so
I
we
am.
we are going to break for our lunch now, but please don't go away. Don't need to leave the Zoom room. Okay. Just keep it as is. We have even more exciting program coming out later. So after lunch, right? Of course, of those who missed the exciting magic show in the morning, okay, after lunch, we have Alvin back with us to give us some more very interesting magic trick, okay, for our show. And of course, not forgetting, right, we will be having our next special guest, Mr. Farrukh from OKEx exchange. Okay, so we know that we cannot use Binance anymore, right? So what are we shifting to? So we are very honored, to be able to invite this Mr. Farrukh from OKEx exchange to actually walk us through how the platform could potentially do for us as a crypto investor, as well as I think he will also be sharing on some bot system, like trading bot system that is actually in the OKEx exchange. Okay, I think that will be very interesting for a lot of these crypto trader. So yeah, so please stay tuned with us. After come back after lunch, you don't have to quit your chat room. Okay. Yeah, actually I think I saw Mr. Farrukh. He's already online.
Yeah, he's there.
Let me show his face to everyone. Okay, so he will be joining us after lunch to show us exactly what you could potentially do. Okay, so let's take a break for lunch and we do a quick lunch. Okay, let's be back by 1:30 p.m. Okay, so we will be back by 1:30 p.m. and then we will begin also our next session, the afternoon session of our very interesting program. Okay, so yeah, if you do have any question, please just put them in the chat room, okay, and we will address to it later. If not, I don't want to hold you up. See you after lunch and see Mr. Farrukh after lunch as well.
After
Thank
lunch,
you.
yeah. Thank you, guys. See you guys later.
Okay, Jia-Qing is back with me.
Yes. Hi, guys. If you guys are back, can you guys type B in the chat box and let us know? B for back. Yeah. So a lot of B. Yeah. Thank you for staying with us.
Yes, everybody coming back. Okay, I think we have some people coming back also where they leave the room. Let's just give them a little bit of time, yeah. Meanwhile, maybe Leslie, are you back as well, Leslie? Because I was also away for a quick bite just now, and then I have quite a number of messages that was asking about the promo code, how to input the promo code and stuff like that. Leslie, could you mind if you could share with the audience again how to do that? Where's Leslie? Let me find him. Okay, I found him.
Here. I'm here. Hold on, because I already closed it. Let me just
Yeah.
open it up
Sorry
again.
for those who PM me because I was away from the screen. I was sitting getting a bite just now, so I just saw your message. Okay, let's see.
Give me a second. Oh, okay. Oh, there you give me the link again.
Oh, okay. 1 minute. Okay, I paste it in the chat already. Okay, so I think okay, most people are coming back.
I think I got it. Let me just share. Okay, so yeah, apologies for those who were not able to see the promo code. Yeah. Okay, so once you go in, once you click on the link, so just click on the tickets again. All right, then you'll see this the usual price, right? So you tap on this one, the enter promo code. Okay, so put in party and then apply it. Then you should see the discounted price, right? Then you can proceed to check out as usual using your debit card, credit card, PayPal, and all that. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Leslie.
You're welcome.
Okay, so we are back.
Yeah, I think most of them are back. I think we can continue our afternoon session.
Yeah. 1 minute.
Yeah, so how was your lunch? How was your lunch? Maybe you guys can share about what you guys eat for lunch.
Is everybody back already? Yes. Hash brown noodles.
Hash brown noodle. Wow. I eat rice only.
I only eat a
Wow.
sandwich.
Okay, kesian. All right. So I think everyone is back. Okay. I hope everyone enjoy your lunch. And to prevent you guys from getting food coma, we will have Alvin back with us again to present an amazing magic trick one more time. So, to give him appreciate all his magic show, maybe we take an A and welcome Alvin back with us. Alvin.
Okay, let me find Alvin. Alvin, where are you, Alvin? Alvin, are you here with us?
Yes, I'm here. Hi.
Hey.
Okay. Welcome back from lunch. Hope you guys are not having a food coma. Just now, actually, I didn't realize that there's another magician here that was actually very enthusiastic about the charts. When people are showing the charts, and he started to draw some red color rockets. But for today, I'm the only magician here. If the rocket continue to come out, I will make your rocket disappear. Okay. So without further ado, let's talk a little bit about the Chinese economy. Chinese, they actually use coins like this with holes. Chinese are actually quite unique in a sense that they are very creative. They use coins with holes so that I think you all guess the reason, so that they can thread it out and put around your neck like the Olympics gold medal. Another reason is so that in the past they are very poor, so that the kids can play a bit, and if they choke, they have this hole to breathe so they won't die. I'm just kidding. Don't let your kids play with these coins. It's dangerous. Okay, so Chinese, the China people. I've done some clients that are from China in the past. They are very good. They can transfer money from. Oh, you asked what's the meaning of this one in Chinese? It says Bitcoin. Chinese translation. I'm just kidding. Anyway, okay. Where was I? Oh, they are very good in transferring money here and there, as you know, because there's some restrictions. So I'm going to show you just an example how they actually transfer. I have 4 coins here. I actually chose the Chinese kind to hold so that you can see what's underneath. Nothing hidden underneath. Okay, first of all, let me show you guys nothing in my hands. Okay, so 4 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once again, nothing in my hands. These 4 coins, I will put it here on my left hand. This is what I mean by they transfer money from one place to another. Just like that. This is the first coin. Nothing in my hand. Once again, it's 1, 2, and 3 coins. Okay, 1, 2, just 3 coins. Nothing here, nothing here. 1 coin here, 3 coins here. All right, one more time. Second coin, just watch. They are good. No, they don't do it just one time. They do it multiple times. 2 coins. Okay, so I have 2 coins here and 2 coins here. Okay, so watch this. 2 coins. 1 and 2. Okay. just squeeze like that. And one of them actually joined the other one. Nothing in my hand, just 4 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4. But they are not only capable of doing, 4 coins here. They're not only capable of doing, transfer money from one place to another. Sometimes they actually transfer the money overseas because by transferring money overseas, they can invest, they can grow. What I mean by that, let me show you. They actually sometimes, to the United States, like coins like that, something like, yeah, that's what they do. They're very good in transferring money. But anyway, just a fun fact. Chinese yuan, it's there are two tickers. One is CNY. CNY is actually the onshore yuan. CNH is the offshore yuan. If you guys want to trade, I think the CNH should be the one that you're all looking at. But the thing is, CNH is closely tied to CNY. So in a sense, more or less, it's still kind of controlled in a sense. It's not as free float as the major currencies like US dollars, Euro, and British pound and all that. Okay, let's get on to my next trick. Just now in the morning, this is United States half dollar. Okay, just now in the morning, I was talking about inflation and all that. I think some of you guys may have missed the video, or you guys were late or not here. So I'm gonna repeat again. Inflation, if you put your money in the bank, inflation actually eat up your money, right? So what I mean by eat up your money, just now I was only demonstrating with the $2 coin. $2 coin, and a $2 coin, I'm sorry, I'm $2 note. So right now I'm gonna demonstrate with more notes. I have 2, 4, 6, 8. As you know, the inflation, is much more than an interest. It's no longer at 5.25 before Lehman Brothers. I mean, not Singapore, US was 5.25. Of course, the rest of the world uses US as a benchmark, right? And also that's the biggest economy. Okay, so anyway, this is $8 what I have right now. So if you put your money in $8 in the bank, over time, due to compounding, Einstein once said that compounding is one of the greatest invention of mankind, because compounding interest can, potentially make you a lot of money if you hold through the passage of time. But it can also have a negative effect if you don't really care about inflation and just let your money sit below the Milo tin or just in a fixed deposit. It actually has a potential of shrinking to 1, 2, 3, 4. This one for the overseas friends, maybe you haven't seen this. This is actually the old $1 note. Okay, in the past, we actually have this $1 note. It's I find it pretty nice, so I kept a few. Okay, so but of course, if you do it correctly and invest correctly, you can beat inflation. Let me do it again. Your money can actually have the potential to, keep pace with inflation or even outpace inflation. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4 pieces of $2. That's $8. All right. So okay, let's get on to something a little bit more interesting. This is the smallest denomination that we can find. I'm not sure whether you can see this. Actually, the 10 cents coin, Singapore 10 cents coin. Okay. This coin, don't look at the size of it. Although this is the smallest denomination, there are many, many people that are out there. Wherever you go, they're out there for your money. Let me show you an example. This is the final thing. Many people, they try to steal your money. So take a look. Don't blink your eye. This trick will only last like 2 seconds. All right. Because in the market, people are so greedy. They always look for opportunities to just take your money away. You see? Okay, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the trick. And before investing, make sure you gain more knowledge so that everything, you have to look at the risk before you look at the reward. So risk comes with reward, and therefore hope you guys keep pace with the knowledge. Okay, good luck and the best of luck to all of you guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Elvin. Wow.
So amazing.
Yeah, I believe everybody will agree, right? Wow, I think it's more amazing than the morning session, yeah.
Good example and demonstrate. Oh my god.
Yes, yeah. I think the baby hand, I also got a shock. It was so fast, but that was a baby hand. Okay, I think that is the market maker, if we were not wrong, okay. Yeah, so thank you again, Alvin, for the magic trick. Okay, so next up, without further ado, right, we want to also introduce our very special event for the day, our very special guest. Okay, our guest speaker of the day, Mr. Farrukh. Okay, He is the official representative from OKEx Exchange, okay, and he's also the growth manager from OKEx. And today we are very proud, very honored, okay, to have him here to walk us through the OK Exchange platform and of course talk a little bit about the trading board that we were mentioning before lunch. So without further ado, let me welcome Mr. Farrukh in the screen. Hi, Mr. Farrukh.
Hello,
All right,
everyone.
over to
Hello, Mr.
you.
Farrukh.
Thank you so much, Zach. Thank you so much, Jai, and thank you so much, Leslie, for inviting me here. It's honor to be here and speaking to all your members and audiences. Thank you so much, everyone. So as Zach just mentioned, that I'm from OKEx. Yes, I'm actually growth manager for Pakistan and Singapore. Well, Alvin, thank you so much for a beautiful magic. I never thought that a kid gonna steal the money. So that was quite impressive. All right, so about the OKEx, I hope many of you must know what OKEx is, right? If I talk about OKEx, OKEx is actually in the crypto sphere from 2011. That was the time when a lot of people didn't know about the cryptocurrency, right? And we were there at that time. So the good thing about OKEx is it was never being hacked in the entire uh, history of its inception. So that's something that the whole OKEx community feels pride about. The more important is since I have been working in Pakistan and Singapore, and trying to make sure that we have our growth targets achieved, I have also developed some countries like Indonesia and India. Although the entire experience that I have is it's in marketing and business development. I used to work for companies such as Abbott, Sanofi, and Novartis previously. But 2 years back, one of my friend he introduced me to cryptocurrency, and since I have always been very good at maths, so I picked up the concept. So it was just 2 years ago, and I started investing. Probably I was among very few people who invested in Cardano and looked how much gains have we got on Cardano so far. So that's the beauty of cryptocurrency. If you have a holding power, you actually get a lot of great returns, maybe in a very short span of time. So that's something I would appreciate that each one of you. I mean, going for a banking system, it's always better you go for things like that, which have some value. I was also reading a report sometimes back. It says that total gold market capitalization is around 11 trillion US dollars. So, and the total market capitalization of Bitcoin is around 1 point something trillion dollars, right? So I was saying that if in next 10 years Bitcoin has to compete with gold, its market price would be $450,000, right? So I mean that speaks a lot about it, right? So Bitcoin is something that everyone should always feel bullish on. So okay, so today this was a bit of my introduction. Today I would be speaking about how OKEx works, how you can transfer your funds from Binance or maybe any other exchange to OKEx, and what are our offerings, what we can offer you, to make sure that you are more confident in OKEx, and how you can make some sensible choices to make sure that you have pretty good gains working on OKEx. And I would also walk you through different functions that we have right now for those who want to keep holding, who want to do an investment for a long term. So if I go back and I'll show you something, let me share my screen with you. Is it possible if Zach can allow me the screen sharing? I think it's allowed, yeah.
Yes, you should be able to share now.
All right, so I was just reading about what I'm going to do. I'm going to share you a article about the bot trading that we have newly incorporated it on our app and on our web version. This is something that is being powered by Modrex. I mean, if you know the technicalities, so Modrex is world's best artificial intelligence trading company. They actually create some really powerful bots that actually help exchanges get some really good returns for the investors. So we will not be going into the nitty-gritties. We will just go how it will going to help you out if you don't know anything about trading, or if you are new into trading, or if you just want to set up a bot and you want some good returns. So we will talk about it. So firstly, I will just show you, the layout of OKEx. How does it look? And just to make sure that you are familiar with it. So this is basically our UI. I mean, the main screen. So here is the markets. You can go and you can check all the markets. I mean, today's trading volumes of BTC or maybe any other coin if you want to check. So these are some of my favorite coins. So you can make your own list of favorite coins. You can just put a star on that and it will become your favorite coin. OKB, as you can see, OKB is OKEx exchange on coin, and right 3 days back it was on $17, and today it's trading on $27. I mean, which is whooping increase, and I will tell you how did it increase. So this is a basic layout of how does the trading screen look like, right? So on one side you have the order book for selling and buying. On the other side you have the volumes, right, and the timestamp. And this is the graph where you can have all the indicators if you want, for example, RSI, MACD, moving averages, Bollinger's band, right? You can change all those from here. So we don't offer. I mean, if you are more advanced user, I mean, you may go and check out TradingView or something. But if you are a basic user and you want some major indicators right away on your screen, so we have all those indicators right here for you, right? So there is a time frame as well. You can change it to. I mean, usually exchanges doesn't offer less than a 15-minute time frame, but the good thing with OKEx is we also offer you 1 minute time frame. So this is usually for those people who are interested in scalping. So I hope everybody knows about scalping, right? Scalping is just a minute trade, right? So if you want to do it for 5 minutes, you have that 1 hour, 4 hour, and daily time frame. You have it, right? So this was just a graph that I was showing you, and I will explain you how to set your spot orders, right? So you go back here on OKEx. All right. Okay, so you go back on OKEx, you click on buy and sell. Okay, so this is one thing that I wanted to show you. So we have a P2P function as well, right? So if you want to trade on P2P, you have the P2P option. I mean, this is the buying book and this is the selling book, right? There are all the traders. Right now I'm in Pakistan, so it's showing PKR as a local currency, right? So you maybe change it to Singaporean dollar, right? So it's up to you. This is P2P trade where you can do. Here is the trading, basic trading and margin trading. If you are into futures, you would love to choose margin trading. We also provide perpetuals, future derivatives, right? But if you are into spot trading, which I always recommend, that's called basic trading. You can just go over here. And here you are. So a simple way of putting an order. I mean, it's like really simple. If you go over here, that is your limit. I mean, you can put some limit if you want to buy it on a specific market price, or if you just want to buy right away on the market price, you can select market. And if you want to go for the stop and trigger, you can also use these options as well. I'm pretty sure that most of you must know about these options, right? So for example, if I want to buy OKB right now, I don't need to set a price because it already says it's going to be bought on the market price, right? So the number of USDTs, it will it's same like as you on any other exchange. You can choose up to 25% or maybe 50% of your total holdings or whatever, right? And you can then just click on the buy. So this is the simple spot trading, right? Now I'm going to talk about bot trading. So what bot trading is, as I said, that bot trading is something that works on artificial intelligence, right? It actually takes into consideration trading strategy of last 7 days. Last 1 week, it sees the price fluctuation. It takes into consideration the price volatility, right? And then the artificial bot come up with a strategy and they start trading. So the basic purpose of bot is to buy on the dip and to sell on the top, right? So buy on the dip means to buy at the lowest possible price and to sell it when there is the maximum price going on in the market, so that it can save you some profit. And the good thing about it does not happen one time. So for example, if you have bought OKB, all right, and if you have chosen bot to trade for your OKB, it will do it several times in a day. Whenever the price will go down, it will buy it, and whenever the price will go up, it will sell it off. And the good thing about is it will separate your profit every hour, so you don't have to wait for 24 hours to see how many profit have you generated. So after every 1 hour, you can see, you can go and you can withdraw your profit. So that's something incredible. That's something different from other exchanges. So how you going to do the bot trading? So right now, I'm going to hover my mouse over manual trading option right here on the top extreme left. You see there is a manual trading, which is a very simple trading option. There is a trading bot that I'm talking about. You're going to click on trading bot and it will give you two strategies. So I would recommend that you always choose AI strategy. AI means it's artificial intelligence, right? So you won't be doing anything. Everything will be done by the artificial intelligence, the technology. Our bot would be doing everything. But if you think that you are very smart and you can work better than a bot, you can set your own strategy. Just set it yourself. You may choose the lowest price that you might think that it might will go down to that level, right? If you can work on charts and if you can draw your own chart and you see where is the support, where is the resistance, you can have your own price over here, lower price and the upper price, you can set it. You can also set the grid quantity. Now, a lot of people might think what grid quantity is, right? So grid quantity is something, for example, today's price range is from 100 to 400, right? So there are three grids: 100 to 200, one grid; 200 to 300, two grid; and 300 to 400, third grid. So it actually splits it into different grids. That means it will going to trade in between these prices. The lowest one is 100, the maximum one is 400, and it will keep on trading between these three pairs. So that's called trading grid. You can make your own trading grid as well, maybe from 100 to 50, 50 to 100, 100 to 150, 150 to 200. You can make more grids as much as you want. So that's a bit about the spot trading and the spot grid trading with the artificial intelligence, right? So now I'm going to explain you how you're going to transfer your, for example, if you have a coin on other exchange and you want to transfer it to OKEx, how you're going to do that. So there are two possible ways. For example, if you have Matic, you have bought Matic on Binance, and you are fearing that Binance will going to be closed very soon, and you need to maybe send all your tokens to some other exchange. So, and you know that you don't want to sell it right now because you know it's gonna go and explode. So what you're going to do, for example, you can transfer your tokens directly from one exchange to another exchange using their address. So you need to be very careful with the addresses, right? So this is my Binance layout, right? And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go on Binance. This is Binance, right? You guys can, ask any question if you would like. If you think that something is not clear, I'll try my level best to make sure that it gets clear. So this is Binance, right? And what I'm going to, this is the main interface of Binance. You're gonna go on the wallet, you're gonna go on the overview. For example, I have Cardano, right? And I want to transfer my Cardano from Binance to OKEx. I did it just for you guys so that it becomes clear for you all. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on transfer. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to click on withdraw. And I'm gonna click see. So what's happening here right now, it's actually giving you several options, several networks. You first need to check that what option would be beneficial for you. Okay, so right now it is giving us two options. The one is BNB using the Binance Chain BEP2, and the other is BSC, that is Binance Smart Chain. The third option that we were supposed to use was ADA, and it says that network is suspended. So that means you cannot use that network, right? So unfortunately, maybe they might will, it says that estimated recovery on 23rd of October. So at somewhere around 17 hours, so that makes around 5 p.m. Pakistan time. So maybe there is some system maintenance going on. That's why this network is not available right now. So we will check some other network, right? Don't worry about it. So for example, if I have Matic, which is on Binance right now, and I want to transfer Matic from Binance to OK Exchange, how will I do that? I'll just go on my assets, right? And here, you need to find your deposit address for a particular coin, right? You click on the deposit. And I choose the currency. For example, it says Matic, right? So MATIC. Polygon. You see, it's giving you a Matic address. It's on ERC20. There are other addresses as well. You can directly use Matic Polygon address as well, but I would recommend that you use Matic ERC20. But if you don't have any issues with the fee, you can use ERC20. If you think that fee is too much, you can use Matic Polygon, right? Because on the ERC network, the fees is a little bit higher, but it's more faster. So if I'm going to click Matic ERC20, it will give you an address. You see, it says don't send other currencies to it, because if you send any other crypto, you won't be able to receive it. So just be very, very careful. If you are transferring Matic from one exchange to other exchange, make sure that you use the correct address. Because if you're going to use incorrect address, you won't be able to get your money back, or you won't be able to get your coins back, right? So be very, very careful with that. So right now, in this case, we are getting deposit address of Matic, right? And you see, this is the address, for instance, we have copied it. We go on Binance, we will choose Matic Polygon. And we will enter our address. Now you see, we chose ERC20, right? So it's giving you ERC20 address, but you see the fee is very high. It's around 9.72 Matic, which makes $14.90, and the estimated time is around 3 minutes. So I would suggest you always choose the same network. For example, it was Matic, so you need to use Matic so that you have a less fee deduction. So for example, I chose Ethereum ERC20 Matic address. I'm going to click on it, right? and I'm going to put the maximum number of Matic that I have, 2000 Matic, all right. And I'm going to click on withdraw. Once I withdraw, it will take some time. It will going to do some network confirmations. After 4 to 5 minutes, I'll get a notification on my OKEx web that we have received some tokens, and it will be in our funding account. So from our funding account, we need to transfer them to our trading account. So once we receive it, it will be in our funding account. We need to transfer it to our trading account, and that's very simple. You can just click on transfer. You can click on transfer, and whatever the coin you have, for example, in this case, Matic, you see, from funding account to trading account, it will show the quantity of Matic that we have received. And then you can click on transfer. It will transfer all your Matic from your funding account to your trading account. So this way, you would not require to sell off your Matic. You can directly get your Matic on your OKEx, right? The other way is you sell off your coin. If, for example, if few coins are not available on OKEx, or maybe if some coins are not available on other exchanges. So what you can do, you can just sell them off. You can convert them to USDT, or you can convert them to any other coin, maybe DAI, and then you can transfer it from that exchange. I hope that is quite clear. If anybody have any question, please let me know. So this is the simple, transfer process that we have. Apart from that, we have an excellent customer support. If you think that you might caught up into some sort of problem, you can just click on the customer support right here, and they will provide you whatever is required. This is the customer support. Chat with the board, and it will direct you to the customer support. So if anything else is required, just let me know. So I'm here to help you out with that.
Okay, Mr. Farrukh, I think they have a few questions. Let me run the easier question first. Okay, I think they were asking about staking on OKEx. Yes, I think Leslie already answered that. They do have the staking function, earn function, all under the OKEx exchange. Okay, yes. And Sean was asking, can Malaysian register for OKEx exchange?
Yes. Okay, so registration is very easy. You can definitely register. There is no problem with that. You can use your Malaysian identification card and you can register it. There is no issue with that.
Okay. And then Janan was asking, right, for under the trading bot. Okay, he was asking about the trading bot. How many bots can I run concurrently? Can I run the bot for RSI, ETH, BTC at the same time?
Yes. You can run up to 50 bots at the same time.
Okay. And then his second question is, can I use bot trading with the current token amount I have, or must I use USDT?
Okay. So for example, you can do it with both options. With the current tokens that you have, you can do that. But we would suggest you that you do it separately. You buy it and then you start running the trade bot on that. But if you already have a token, you can still transfer it to the bot trading, and it will create a separate bot window for you where you can see when the bot is buying, when the bot is selling, and you can also withdraw your profit right there and there. So both options are available.
Okay. And then JJ also has one question. He mentioned that he's been trying to transfer his BETH. So I think it's the Binance Ethereum, the one that they do the wrap token. And for 2 weeks now, he was not able to successfully transfer it to the OKEx ERC20 wallet. He mentioned that it's undergoing maintenance. So he want to ask you on this.
All right, so it's under maintenance on Binance, or it's under maintenance on OKEx?
I think he is mentioning that it's now unsuccessful as OKEx. OKEx ERC20 wallet is undergoing maintenance.
Okay, let's check it out right here. Let's check it out. we'll try to do things together so that we can, solve the issues right there and there. So you're talking about this coin, right? BETH USDT.
Yep.
Or BETH Ethereum. Which one you are talking about?
I think he's trying to transfer his bet from binance.com over to OKEx.
Okay, but I would like to know what was the pairing that he had. Was it BETH USDT or it's BETH Ethereum?
Okay, maybe JJ, you can let us know what's your pairing.
Hi,
Okay,
JJ.
while waiting, Ken also have a question. He asking whether Taiwan can register for OKEx also.
Yeah, of course. Taiwan can definitely register for OKEx. We are a registered company in Hong Kong.
Okay, okay.
We are a registered company in Hong Kong. I mean, OKEx is basically a very big group, right? And we have OKCoin and we have OKEx. OKEx is mainly for the South Asian and Southeast Asian region, right? And OKCoin is basically for US, Latin America, New Zealand, and Australia.
I see. Okay, so JJ has already get back. So he is trying to deposit his BETH, his bet from binance.com into OKEx exchange. Yeah. So I think he has an issue of transferring them into OKEx.
All right. So that means he wants to deposit his bet, right? We're going to click on deposit. It got stuck. Just give me a moment, please. Okay, so we're going to go on assets. We're going to go on deposits. All right, here we are. I think there is some problem with my internet right now. It's not actually loading the page. Just give me a moment.
Okay. Meanwhile, I think anybody still have any question, they can also type it in.
Yeah,
We will
maybe.
try to
Yeah,
answer
maybe. Yes, if somebody have any question, please let me know. Meanwhile, we get this thing fixed.
Yeah, Sherry, Leslie already answered you. Yeah, I think OKEx has pay now function.
I'm sorry.
Okay, they were asking about pay now function, so I think Leslie already answered that.
Also, I would like to share this article with you all. I'm going to send this through a messenger, so you can read all about OKEx bot trading. This is the article. It will really help you out.
Okay, I think if let's say there is any more other question from anyone, right? Because we also have a short time frame to share, and I believe Mr. Farrukh is will love to share everything he knows, and probably we could also invite him again to on specific topic to share with the team. Okay.
Yeah, one thing that sorry Leslie to cut you off. One thing that I wanted to share, it's in fact most important. We have have a special discount for Singapore for a Crypto Learn Singapore group, and this is a 15% discount on your trading fee. So if you're gonna sign up with Crypto Learn, you will get this discount directly because we have onboarded them as our super affiliates. So they are very special guests for us. So if you're going to sign up through them, you will get some special discounts, special offers, as well as you would be getting 15% discount on your trading fee. So this is something incredible, and this is a limited time offer. And I hope that everybody would like to, take this opportunity.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Farrukh. Let me just share the link. Okay, so JJ, we will try to get back to your question. I think some issue with Mr. Farrukh on his internet. Okay, for those of you who still have question, right, you can also choose to post it on our Facebook group for this event. You can post it on the comment there, and then we will try to assist you as much as possible. Maybe just one last question, Mr. Farrukh. Jana
Yes.
has one last question. He said that he is trying to execute a bot trading on the current RSR token that he has, but it just show USDT. Okay, so is that normal? He was asking for example. I think we don't have a time to do a live example now, but maybe you can just let him know roughly, address to him what is the what will probably be seeing.
Sorry, can you explain the question again? Maybe I didn't get it properly.
Okay, he's mentioning that he's executing a bot trading on the current RSR token that he has, but it just show USDT.
Okay, so can you send me some screenshot or something like that so I can actually look into it? What is the problem?
Okay, can. So I think Jana, you just post your question as well on the Facebook comment. Okay, and then we will get back to you on that.
Yeah, all right. I think yeah, it's working right now. This is Beth. Okay, so it says that wallet update deposit is temporary unavailable. So when this happens, this usually happens when there is something we are working on, maybe the chain, or maybe we are doing something with the network. So it sometimes take 1 day to up to 30 days. So maybe it will be back online soon, and once it's back online, you would be able to see it. The second option that you can do is you can take the screenshot and you can send it to customer support right away, and you tell them that I'm speaking with reference of my name, Farrukh Kyani, and we have already discussed about this issue. Kindly let me know when this issue will going to be resolved. So they will make sure that this issue gonna be resolved as soon as possible.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Farrukh. And thank you, everyone, for the great sharing. Okay, we just want to highlight one thing also. Okay, we have actually extended the promo code. Okay, because we have a lot of questions coming in just now, with regards to the technical issue that they are facing on inputting the this promo code for our bundle cost. Okay. So we are extending the promo code all the way until 4 p.m. Okay, so you could still access it with the promo code until 4 p.m. And I think Leslie, before the start of the second part of the event, he has really demonstrated how you can actually do that already. Okay, so yeah, so the promo code will be extended until 4 p.m. You will be getting the all-rounder investing suite, including the stock technical analysis class, cryptocurrency class, as well as the option growth investing class. Okay, so with that, let's maybe we can type F for Mr. Farrukh, to thank him today for coming over. And of course, if he see enough interaction, right, maybe he will be more willing to attend our invitation again next time, to invite him over for a certain specific topic. All right. So thank you, Mr. Farrukh, for your sharing again.
Thank you so much, Zach. Thank you so much, everybody, for listening to me. And if you have any recommendations, do let me know. I would love to hear that. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you.
Okay, see you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Bye.
you, Mr. Farrukh. Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Are you exciting? Okay, we are coming to the end of the event, which would mean that we are going to announce our lucky draw winner very soon. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so wait, before I announce the lucky draw, just to highlight again, okay, the most of you that has registered, right, has actually participated in the naming contest. Okay, So do take note that the naming contest, right? We will be announcing the winner on the 26th. Likewise for the NFT competition. Okay, so 26 is the day where Binance will officially restrict us for Singapore user. Okay, so we will make use of 26 to do this celebration. Okay, so we have already posted the post in the Facebook group. Okay, where you will see this big image to post your NFT here. So you just post it as a photo, and then the lucky winner we will contact you separately. Okay. Okay, now, so Jiaqing, are you excited?
Of course. I think I want to see whether our audience is excited or not. If you guys are excited, can you type E in the chat box so we can
Who
announce the
want to win the
winner?
Bitcoin? Wow, Janan very fast, number one.
Oh.
Sean also me. Okay, so we did a lucky draw just now during the lunch. Okay, and so we scroll through the chat and we did a lucky draw. So let's announce, okay, our 3 winner for today. Okay.
The first one.
Okay, so first up, congratulations, we have Cherie Locke. Okay, Cherie Locke. Congratulations. Okay.
Yes, for those winner, right, you guys can text me, direct message to me, my name. Can see my name, host Jiaqing. Yeah, to text me your information, your name and your email address so we can contact you and tell you how to get the prizes. All right, okay.
Cherie, are you here? Okay, I saw her. Okay, everybody. I think many people wish that she is not here, so we can do another draw. But unfortunately, okay, she is here. Okay, so congratulations. Okay, and then the second winner we have is Jeffrey. Jeffrey, are you here? Let me check. Do we have Jeffrey here?
Jeffrey.
Okay. Oh, I saw him. Okay.
Yeah, congratulations,
He's here.
Jeffrey.
Okay,
he's
congratulations, Jeffrey. So please just PM Jiaqing. Okay, and
PM me for the
yeah,
winner.
give her your details and she will contact you. And then we have the last winner. Okay, last winner, very active in our whole event today, which is Christina. Do we have Christina here with us? Christina?
Is Christina
Christina,
here?
right?
Christina. Oh, she's not here.
Let me check. Okay, if she's not here, do we need to do another job? Okay, anyway, it's a total of $99 worth of Bitcoin. So we will be equally sending you the equal amount of Bitcoin. Okay, everybody will receive $33 worth of Bitcoin each. Okay. Yeah, so if she is here but she's not replying, then we will not be getting her contact. Okay, so let me ask the speaker. Okay. Leslie, Lily, Ken, do you all want to do a redraw?
Let's count down 10 all together. 10, then 9.
Okay,
She didn't reply.
Okay.
And
Yeah, count down.
Right, Christina, are you here, Christina? Okay, let's start the count. Zach, maybe you can start the countdown.
Okay, count down.
Christina, if you are here, please reply. $33 Bitcoin.
8, 7, 6,
5, 4,
3,
2,
1. Okay, so everybody
impression.
is our witness. So we did a fair.
Hey,
Oh,
Christina is here. Bye already.
Oh, Christina very lucky at the very last minute. Hey, Sean. Okay, Christina. So please PM private message Jiaqing. Okay, and then she will get your contact, and then we will contact you on how to receive the prizes. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So with this with the lucky draw, it comes to the end of our event today. Okay, really very happy to have everyone participating with us, and being so enthusiastic. And we really hope that the today event, right, we have given you value. Okay, you have learned something and key takeaway. Not forgetting always for your continuous learning. Yeah. So do follow us on our group, Facebook group. Okay, we will be sharing future more events and free sharing session and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah. So Ken is asking, right, could we have a group photo together? Okay. So probably for everyone, right, if you are convenient, okay, if it's convenient for you, let's turn on our camera for now, and then let's do a group photo together. Okay. In celebration of the Binance ban. Okay. All right. Okay, we have Jeffrey turning on. Jeffrey, congratulations again. Okay, Dean. Yep. Okay. Okay, thank you everyone for your participation and also turning on your cam. Okay, so Ken, can you do the screenshot for us? Right. Okay, so
Okay, I'm gonna do the countdown. Okay, ready? Everyone smile at the camera. Say cheese. 3, 2, 1, cheese. Okay, I've taken two photos. I think we'll post it in the Binance group, the SG Binance group.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, so with this, thank you everyone again for participating today event, and we should see you soon in our future event. And of course, we always say this okay, at the end for every of our Binance SG investor group event. Okay, so to the moon, everyone. Okay.
To the moon. Thank you everyone for participating.
Okay, see you everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.